Better turn that down. And we're live. It's Uncle Jim, too, for the first time. How's everyone doing? Let's see. I posted a link in the side because I don't have emails on this thing. So, all right, who do we got here? Chris338 is here. Brokeloader is here. Walter is here. Andy is here. Vanessa Kitty is here. And she's got a wrench back. Finally, got that done. And I still got sound on this thing. Let's see. Alaska Andy is here. Thorzax is here. Fuzzy is here. And Fuzzy, it's always nice to find molds in your closet. Better than skeletons. Hippa is here. How you guys doing? And let's see. We might have a short chat tonight, but it's good to test this out to make sure we can do Uncle Jim 2 now. And there is the link. Oh. So everyone's getting strikes. Welcome to the club. They hate casting. But on Uncle Jim 2, I just threw up a casting video. Screw them. They already annihilated all my videos, so what are they going to do? Actually, there's like 3 Uncle Jims now. One of them's Mig. One of them's my old handle. And this one. Well, one guy is here. Good to see you. So yeah, just keep coming back like a cockroach. Where's my cockroach emoji? Hang on, keep coming back like a. Let's see what it looks like on a PC. What happened to my cockroach? Cockroaches. Don't stop there. Don't stop in the middle of a sentence. All right, let's see what that looks like on a PC. I don't see nothing. I see a bunch of bars. That's bad. Do you guys see cockroaches there or not? In the reply, why can't everything be compatible? It's like die rings. It's just Jeff is here. I hate. Yeah, can't things be interchangeable? Oh, he sees bugs. Okay, I just can't see it on here. That's weird. Yes, they look good. Okay, I just got a bunch of little square windows, rectangles. William is here. William Gainley is here. Let's see. Booze and Bullets is here. Hey, Booze and Bullets. If anyone wants to come on, I'm posting a link here. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of stuff to talk about, and we are done. So, yeah, a lot of striking going on. They're on a tear right now. China doesn't do compatibility. Screw Chinese stuff. Try to avoid it like the plague. One just one just ran across his plate. That's funny. Day bugs. What's a day bug? Okay. Yeah, luckily we don't have cockroaches around here. I thought we would, in this heat and everything. We have elder bugs. They're little tiny flying around things that have a similar body shape, but that's it. They cling to the screen doors and stuff. Starting to load 220 10 millimeter. Yeah, baby. That'll be fun. As a matter of fact, the post office has my Lee die that should iron out some of those brass that are a little thicker. I just didn't go pick them up. And a trimmer. I noticed 10s can be different heights, so I did the little trimmer for the prep station. Midway, free shipping, all that stuff. Jay Peterman's here. Yeah, I think, let's see, Primary Arms, it might be over right now. It might have ended tonight. They had 12% off on all their stuff, and they had a magazine sale. So it was a good time to buy magazines. It pays for their kind of pricey shipping. And then Midway did have a bunch of Lee stuff on sale and others. So, oh, starting load 220 and 10. I've never loaded 220 and 10, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. There is, I believe, a whole dedicated 10 millimeter sight, as well as others. Yeah, I wouldn't know on a 220. I'd like to get a 200, something like that. 220 is going to be some smack. Working on, wait a minute. Okay, working on cutting down 40 brass. Cutting down. I'm not sure what that means. Oops. Oh, so that's how this works. Stay vigilant during the Super Bowl just in case. Oh, you think something's going to happen, Fuzz? I don't know. I don't think enough people watch anymore. After they started kneeling a few years ago, I don't watch pro football anymore. I used to love it. And then I was flicking through the channels. They had the Pro Bowl on, and it was touch football. You couldn't even tackle a guy in the Pro Bowl. What the hell is that? Eagle Eye Shooting is here. He says, screw sports. Now, hold on now. The UFC's coming up any second now, as soon as this basketball game gets off. And there's some good fights tonight. Real deal stuff. Michael Dunn is here. Rollis is here. Hi, guys. So, yeah, there's a couple sports I would still like to watch. Fuzzy does not watch pro football. Yep. Only college for me. And I wish this damn basketball. What is it with basketball games? There's 2 minutes left. You're ready to watch your show that's next. And they just milk every second. There's 39 seconds. This could go on for 10 minutes. Oh, well. Weighing out to be 190 grains so far. Okay. Okay, cutting brass. You're cutting a 40 brass with a 9 millimeter bullet. Run it in a 220 Swift. Interesting. Like to see a video on that. Oh, making. Okay, so using 40 brass for a jacket? Is that what we're talking about? Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Powder coating's easier. I'm just just saying powder coating's easier. No. Hey, it sounds like fun. Well, it looks like no one wants to come on tonight, and I don't know how much they can talk, so I'm very tired. I never get sleep on Friday nights. Very tired. Need a nap. see here. All right, you guys have any questions or anything for dumb old Uncle Jim? Probably can't answer your question anyway. Tried to do some shooting today, but I ran out of time. I wanted to make sure this chat works now till they kick me off, but then I got the old Uncle Jim back, so I can do that one. Or not back, but a channel. And then Meg has an Uncle Jim. And he has Uncle Jim Man Boob. And he's been threatening to put some stuff on there. And I said, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. How's my head? It's doing better. Still a little sore in the back end right here. Neck is kind of messed up, but better. A lot better than I thought, because it was like whiplash. The weird thing is, I don't know if when I was trying to get up, but I feel like I have sore muscles also, kind of like when you're in football doing your neck exercises, how it's sore from trying to, I don't know how that happened. It's just getting old. So, yeah, weird. But yeah, I'm alive. I'm happy. I'm fine. Nothing squirted out my ears or nothing, so I'm good. Hate when that happens. Let's see. Is Foxtrot? Yes, they are. They're just probably way behind, and it could be materials and stuff. Yeah, they have their 9s on sale. And, a warning to anyone. Johnny, 1982 is here. Anyone that wants to put a suppressor on it, make sure you get the 10-inch barrel where you can see the end of the barrel coming out of the handguard. They make those funky models where you can't get a can on it, so the real short ones. So make sure it's 10-inch and you see a flash hider sticking out of there. I had a long day at work, not feeling it. Yeah, I can hear that. Warsaw Patriots here. Fuzzy, if Uncle Jim gets snow. Yeah, well, there's one snowflake in the forecast, but it's not enough. We need snow right now. This is the month for snow, and we're not getting it. It's warm t-shirt weather out there and kind of mucky. We have Olympics. Yeah, I haven't watched any Olympics or none of that. I kind of look at it like football, but especially in China, I heard they're taking people's phones. They got bugs everywhere. Listening in on people. It's just Big Brother. So West Covina Dodge is here. Hey, can he get my text? Is that the picture? Yep, someone's arm's going to be hurting. Hey, Ocean. Julio, how you doing? Let me keep throwing a link down here. Otherwise, we'll just make a short chat and then someone else can start one up. Yeah, Pam didn't work. No, I used wax and it didn't work. No, it's those sleds. I need a steel bladed sled to really get going. Idaho Rogers is here. Yep, Uncle Jim too in the house live for the first time. As a matter of fact, we should have made it a hat chat, but no one's here anyway, so should have started off the new live thing with the traditional hat chat thingy. Tin Man is here. Oops, I gotta go back up and Done. Okay. How's it going, Tin Man? Are you back to work or quarantined or what? 22 Derringer. Yeah. I have a single shot 22 short Colt, and I'm going to ream it to 22 someday. I can stuff a 22 in it, but you're stuffing brass up in the rifling. It works, but it gets light strikes and crap. It's a piece of junk. Someday I'll fix it. I'll get in there and check this mainspring. Yep, we'll have to do another Halloween chat, Andy. There's very few chats saved because they went too long. So Odyssey and places like that only did the shorter ones. They pick kind of random. It's weird. The good ones are gone though. I liked it. I love 16-inch levers. The caliber, I have no idea, what you do to reload for it. If you can size some other brass to that caliber, that would be great. And then that would be easy. He bought it because it was cheap. I mean, I guess someone figured, well, the ammo, is hard to find. So someone sold it cheap to him. So, and it's neat. And he can load for it, as long as you got brass. Reloader 762 is here. Oceans backstage. Thank you. Lollygagging. Oops. And out he goes. What the? How you doing, Julio?
Okay, how are you?
Good. Doing pretty good. Still kicking, so that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, it's always a plus.
Yeah, where's everybody else? Where's everybody today?
I don't know. This is the first time as Uncle Jim 2 on a chat. I did put it out a couple hours early.
Okay. You still can send out links, all right?
Yeah, I have to figure out how to send emails from one to the other.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, so I don't have people's emails on this account.
Gotcha.
Because you have to change your accounts for YouTube, and then StreamYard wants to know, and
yeah,
you got to get a passcode for them, and yeah, it's just a joy, a bundle of joy. So how you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
All right, feeling good, Eskimo?
Yep, feeling good. Yep.
Almost Eskimo or Eskimo? I always love that line, Eskimo. Oh. All right, so what
It
are you
was
up to?
almost 60 degrees here today. It was beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, strange.
Yeah, I don't know what we were, but in the sun, it felt warm.
Oh yeah, it was very nice.
Very warm. Oh, I see two snowflakes Tuesday and Wednesday. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're saying it's supposed to get snow tomorrow, but I don't know if that's true.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, saying of 70%, um, and Sunday too.
Hmm.
Well, actually tomorrow is Sunday. What a ding dong. Well, yeah, it's supposed to start 3 o'clock in the morning, but then it's about 10, so they're probably gonna get nothing anyways. Let's see what happens.
Hmm. Okay, fundraiser. Is that for Willie losing bullets? I don't do all these little social media things, that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on.
Oh, so that's not bad, Andy. Little like dusting, I could take that.
Oh, to 1 inch. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
no, I want to see me a foot outside. I really would. Oh well. I got ice targets that are all melted just sitting there. They won't melt. They won't freeze. So, yeah. Wow. Idaho's getting it all.
Yeah, he started out in the 70s.
Yeah.
Then Alabama down to the 40s in Houston. Wow.
Hey, that's better than chaining up. Oh, I
Yeah.
think we got a visitor here. Pat.
Hey, Pat, how
Yeah.
are you?
Doing good, doing good.
All right. Now you got a haircut, or was that last time you had a haircut?
That was the last time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There we go.
I laughed so hard when you said those toilets better be effing clean. That was hilarious. I forgot all about that stuff.
Oh, that's because you were whining about how you hadn't cleaned the toilets yet before that.
Oh, before people came over? Yeah, you
Yep.
saved that for last. Yeah.
Yep. So I'd throw that in.
It was just so hilarious. You and Willie going back and forth on that. That was funny.
Yep. Yeah, that was fun.
And then Cranky saying how did you get out of this this glitter bomb thing? And yeah, hilarious.
Well, I've got a 100 of. I think I'm like on 120 on Willie's videos now out of 228.
Oh yeah, Pat is downloading them, saving them. Yes, and
So,
thank you, Pat.
oh, no trouble. It's just there's a bug in the software I'm using. They're going to fix it someday, and it's just making it really slow,
Yeah.
real slow. But anyway, we got nothing but time. So I don't know who we're going to pick on next. Maybe you, Julio. I'm in trouble now.
Where is he?
What?
Where's
There's him right there.
Hi, Uncle Jim.
I didn't do nothing.
Now, don't you think that it would be the nice thing to do to let somebody know that it's a heavier load that you're shooting, or you shoot the damn gun and end up with a bruise, and after you shoot the gun and it kicks your ass? I'm just saying, he told me the load was heavier on the way back after shooting it, and me thinking, damn, why am I shooting so badly?
Did he laugh? Because that could be trouble.
Oh, hell yeah, he laughed.
So after
And
Bruce,
the
you
whole
had
time,
you out
let
of
me see
there?
the bruise. Let me see the bruise. And I'm like, I'm getting no bruise. I'm getting it. And then the next morning, it's like, son of a bitch. And he knew why. I had no idea.
It happened to me too when I shot that. Yeah. I wasn't holding it close. I was
I
bumping it.
didn't know that all those other times I had a lighter load, hence I never had a bruise.
Mm-hmm.
And he changes the load and doesn't tell me till after the fact. Yes, it kicked my ass, but it's okay. I can take it.
Well, hope it heals up.
Yeah,
You'll get him back. Don't worry about it.
They get me to shoot the Glock, and that's like point and shoot, point and shoot. I'm like, where's the fun in this? It's. I don't like handguns. I like rifles with a big fat scope and a loud kick, and you know they're more nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same here. I find the rifles more fun.
Yes. I want my minion gun.
Okay, I'll mount the scope on it today. I promise, honey.
Yeah. So now I'm marked for life. Yeah.
Let's see. MCK is here. Mark Thomas is here. Pamela is here. How you guys doing? And Pamela.
Oh, Cranky is here.
Oh, Cranky. Where?
Right on top of and between MCK.
Oh, Cranky. Cranky.
Yeah, I said it twice. Yeah.
All right, I totally missed you. We were talking about the brews there, so and now I can't cut and paste. And PC Bullet Empire is here. Uncle John is here. Let me get that link back. Hang on.
Yeah, PC's been quiet for a while now, huh?
I know. I haven't heard from him. Let's see. Here's a link. I don't have you guys' emails on this account, so that's a problem. There's a link if you guys want to come on. So yeah, that was funny. You pulled the old Smith & Wesson 500 trick. You do a light load and shoot it and say, here, try this. And the next one's just fully loaded to the gills. Papa's place is here.
No, and it wasn't so. She'd been shooting 300 grain Hornady HTXs with a light load in them because I had the fully, they were on sale. You can't get those, so now it's 365 grain cast hollow points with a moderate load. So no, she wasn't expecting that. And you guys know how that trigger is. Oh, we didn't get to shoot it, but it's got the trigger she picked out, which is like 2 pounds and no take up. So it's a surprise when it goes off. And it bit her, and she's part of the club now. Everybody's gotten a bruise from that rifle, even me.
Oh, yeah, I've gotten them.
Yep, I woke up. It's the same spot. It looked just like hers. Yep. I thought it was Martini Henry, but then I thought, nah, it couldn't have been. That's more inward, so no.
Yep.
And no, I had one. It felt sore through the day, but next time they had a big bruise. And I went trap shooting. We shot about 5 boxes of clay. By the time it was already sore, but I didn't realize it was that sore to the next following day. A big black and blues. Like, wow.
Well, Tim, I hope you're feeling better. Hope you didn't get the corona. Everyone seems to be getting it. I'm dreading the day, So. Take lots of zinc and vitamins and all the stuff they don't want you to take or talk about. Yeah. Yeah, brothers always. I remember one time, my sister's daughter, she was really young and she had a friend over. I don't know what this person turned out to be like, but she goes, here, drink this. And it was bleach.
Wow.
Yeah, she's got to be a mass murderer by now. Yeah, try this. She took a cup of bleach. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, got to be a mass murderer. Oh. Okay.
That's got a burn going on way down.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And Ozark is here.
All right, Ozark. Yeah. Sylvia just came back from setting up your clean towels. So the house is ready for you.
Oh, was Ozark going to come to Vegas?
Ozark's coming to Vegas.
All right. Are they going to do like a second Elvis marriage like we wanted? Elvis mullet wedding? Come on now. Tactical FUD is here. How's it going? Pony 47 is here. Yeah, I wanted to do the Elvis mullet wedding. I'm sorry. All right. Thing made me feel better. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, you know how Joe Rogan talked about the antibodies you can take and all that that made him better. It made Dana and the UFC feel better. They didn't need a shot and all that.
Mm.
Man, now The View, Whoopi Goldberg, and the whole View are threatening to leave the show. Oh, what are we going to do?
I know that was something, huh? When I saw the news put that out, I said, "What in the world?"
Yeah, why are the anti just totally gaga over taking another method to not get sick? Crazy town. So you know it's good. 43 watching. Wow, I just noticed that. Hey, all right, we're back. Dun-dun-dun. Dun.
Yeah, I show 42. That's what you said.
Where's my jingler? Okay. What?
Yeah, I'm showing 42. That's what you got.
Now I see 40 people on there. Yeah, he said there was 42.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I just saw. That went down to
That
39.
that kind of boggles my mind because not very many people know I'm still on YouTube.
Mm.
Just my close friends, you guys, my close buddies. A lot of people didn't know. And that's okay. I'm fine with that. It's like starting over.
Yeah.
Except for I want my videos back, you son of a. Oh, okay. I contacted YouTube.
Uh-huh.
I sent them an email and I told them I'd like to get, if all, I was trying to be really nice, if all possible, can I get my videos back for personal use? I've lost friends that are in these videos and things like that. I got a reply the next morning and I thought, oh, great. Click on it and it's like, your account is no longer available, blah, blah, blah. Some millennial just clicked the button and said, shut off.
Oh,
So if you don't, what's the word for it? When you want to counter their thing, what do they call it? If you want to rebuttal,
right, you want to fight. You want to fight for your account back. Yeah.
yeah. If you don't do it in a certain amount of time, boom. So they were like, "Oh no, you're already gone. We can't do anything." Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
they just don't want to do nothing about it.
They just don't want to do nothing. It's a millennial getting their tasks off their desk.
Right.
Yeah. Millennials don't like to work. All right. So Papa's Place. Okay, here's a question for you. So anyway, if you guys want to counter like one of their strikes, what's the word? Anyway, do it fast.
Oh yeah, I did not get a chance to do that. I completely forgot all about that.
Yeah, it's not going to matter anyway. I mean, there's very few that get appealed. Yeah, appeal. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to do some appealing on their ass, to tell you that. The nice sharp knife. Oops, shouldn't have said that. Bisley, how's it going, Bisley? Yeah, it's good to see you guys. And I'll keep posting links. Anyone wants to come on here now? Be a short chat. Knock on wood. There we go. So, hey, Ozark, you got your, all right, good go. All right. Very good. Man, I'm enjoying that. Yeah, I forgot how much fun that gun is. I'm loving it. I haven't shot the 9 in a long time. I'm digging the 45. I just like that bore. I like that thump. It kicks more, but it's just fun lobbing lead in that thing. .375 Raptor. What do you mean, Ocean?
Yeah. Someone asked me who was it? Chris asked me what's the caliber that I'm working on.
Mm,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta make a video on it today. I finally got the barrel to inletting
Yeah.
there. I did it with CW. Went to his house today, so he gave me a hand to do that. 'Cause I never done one.
Oh, put a barrel on?
Yeah, you don't have to open up the actual channel there.
Oh, to free flow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was quite a bit of meat taken out of it.
Did he have the tools with all the little
Yes, he
rings?
did. Yeah, he had the little rings in them.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
cutting tool with the rings, and
Yeah.
it's like a bunch of scrapers. That
Yeah.
really things
Yeah.
go fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It actually took a while. Like
yeah.
it made you free one spot, and then when you do another, it goes down more, and then it pinches this, back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. It actually looks good. So I gotta do a video on it.
That sounds good. How's my pet fly doing? What pet fly? The flies that were in the backyard the other day?
In the snow, which is
Yeah.
really weird.
Yeah. Why are flies? See, that's how warm it's been. Why
Yeah.
are flies, on my bench out there? Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, Uncle John, he tries to reply to my videos now and they won't take. So
All right.
I might have to go into the studio and see if anyone's blocked or something.
Yeah.
Nobody's blocked, but you know how YouTube does that to you sometimes?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, gonna have to do that. So sorry about that, Uncle John. It's YouTube glitch. Whenever YouTube does all these bannings of people like us, their algorithms go crazy, and they screw themselves up.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Tin Man, are you still on? Got to show something to you.
Yeah, wait for it. Tin Man, you there?
Is he still on?
I don't know. We got to wait for a reply. If you can
Oh yeah,
type
he is. Yeah.
with this little baby hands. He doesn't have small hands, by the way. He doesn't.
Uh,
I don't know where he started that, but
Well, you know, that's the kind of thing you'd tell somebody with small hands, right, Jim?
All right, he's here, so you can tell him.
All right. So I was thinking about getting a new car, but I blew all my money on guns. So this is one of them. This is Palmetto State Armory. What is it? Viper? Glock slide.
Airsoft slide.
Yes.
Barely got on here.
It's complete less barrel and spring, but it's got all the firing pin and all the goodies in it.
Yeah.
109.
Oh, wow.
For a Glock 19
right.
airsoft slide.
With the sights on the airsoft gun there.
Yeah, but this one was 169, and it's got tritium sights on it for 169.
Wow. There you go.
So I mean, it's like it'd be cheaper to swap out the sights on this thing than buy them, as long as you need sights. But yeah,
Yeah.
so I didn't know what to expect for the other ones with the regular sights that are 109, and they're very nice, very well done.
Do they have an RMR cut, or do they offer that?
They offer that. I think it's more money. I mean, it gets into that outrageously expensive, like 139.
Oh, ooh,
yeah.
No, that's good because, for a while there, printing your own ended up costing as much as a stock one, you know.
Yeah.
Now, if you can get those deals, then it makes it all worth it, you know.
All right. So the other thing is over for Tin Man over at AIM Surplus. Where's the logo? Anyway, AIM Surplus Glock 19 barrels are $49.
Oh wow.
And they're $59 if you want a funky looking one with rainbow color and all that crap.
Yeah.
Tin stuff.
Yeah, Foxtrot had 19 and 17 barrels, and they were like 69 nitrided. But I saw today they're like back up to 89 plus 12% off. So make sure to check your chamber, because I think Tin Man had a problem with the any ogive bullet or any, it wouldn't chamber even factory. So plunk a factory in there and see if it plunks in the aim barrel.
Okay.
Yeah. You can talk to Tin Man about it. I don't know if I saw it on a text, but yeah.
Well, let's find out.
Do it below the waist, please.
Well, this is just a tube. It's a whistle. We're just going to see if a 9mm fits in the whistle. I'll be right back. I'll let you know. How about that?
I had somebody just try and get on here called Sub with these. That's what you get with the links. Yeah. They bailed on their own, though. Oh, no, he's back. Now it's Rick's Mace.
You see that? Oh, you blocked it?
No, I'm just not clicking on it.
Oh.
Wish I could show you a picture. Yeah, maybe I can. Let's do this.
Okay, plunk's fine.
Oh.
I'm sorry, you have to announce who you are before I let you in. You can't just throw me like that.
Come on, put him in. We'll find out who it is, and then we can throw him off if he's no fun.
What do you think, guys? Shall we?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everyone wants to know. I'm a curious George.
Yeah, go ahead. Why not?
All right.
It could be somebody we know with a different name.
All right, Ricks, what's up? Come on now. Let's do some talking. What, beam me up, Scotty? Is that it? You're beaming me up, Scotty? What is with the picture? Come on. Hello. Let's go. Beam me up, Scotty. Well, I guess it's not happening.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Scotsman, what's up? Okay, we got kick from studio, ban from studio. We'll just kick. All right. Get our kicks. How's it going, Scotsman? Yeah, it's too bad they didn't say anything. Come on.
Right. Whoever it is messaging in the background. Hi, can you let me on?
Who is?
It's in the backstage. Just typing as a private chat.
Oh, yeah, that's probably old. He's kicked off now.
Yeah, the one you just caught off, Rick's Mace, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to come on. Or whoever it is, anyway.
Well, we gave him a chance, and
Yeah.
now he's back. All right. Now he came back. All right, we're giving you one more chance to say something. And let's check it out. Here we go. Rex, what's up? Rex, come on, beam me up, Scotty.
Hey, Ricks.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testicle, testing. No. All right.
Well, it said like you saw the mic muted and it came back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Vanessa's calling him out. She's like, bring it, man. Hammer is rusty. Let's go. Oh, that's funny. Jag is here. Jag 1, how's it going? Feeding the trolls again. I like the one where Scotsman's just going off on the trolls and they just keep coming and he's just, going off on them. Oh, well. Sorry, Rex. I gave you a chance twice. I always give people a chance, All right. So did it plunk?
Oh yeah, it plunked.
Good.
Fine.
All right. Good to go.
Yep.
All right. I think Tin Man probably just got a lemon or something.
Oh, there's been a few. I mean, I've got a lemon that doesn't lock up right. But these have been out for a while and no complaints on the interwebs so far. And I can't touch the price. It's cheaper to get 2 of them and have half of them bad than buy a decent barrel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tactical FUD, what's up?
Yeah, Ozark says that do they have them with threads?
Last time I checked, they did, and they were an extra $10.
That's not bad.
So it's 59.
Yeah, that. When Primary had the sale on the Foxtrot Glock barrels, threaded was the same price. Believe it or not, but now they're like back up to $80-something with 12% off because they're. I don't know if they're ending that today or not. On their website, everything's 12% off. Cats don't fight now. Be nice. Don't be sniffing her tail. You know what's coming. She's gonna. Oh well. All right, Minnie, come over here.
Yeah, Tin Man says that his AIM surplus barrels had a short throat for him.
Yeah, I don't know who makes them for AIM, but there's only so many makers,
Yeah. A lot of these headaches with these throats would be nice if everyone stayed the same numbers across the board. For these people cut things and these things are all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Yep, barrels are all over.
Good thing I know somebody with a 9mm throat reamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we lost Kenny. Haven't seen him for a while.
He was on here earlier. Yeah, he was on here earlier. He just had a video deleted, and they're after everyone right now.
Yeah.
His last video, the 100-yard thing, it was deleted.
Oh man,
Yeah, they haven't hit me yet.
he didn't do anything in that. I don't think.
No,
Yeah.
actually, it didn't even show shooting. Now, maybe at the end you heard a ding. There was nothing, no reloading.
Yeah.
Good target. And they deleted it. So that's what I tried to tell them. It's hard to understand what your rules are because they're all over. Meanwhile, you show this on YouTube. I had to throw that in the end after I was all nice and everything.
Uh-huh.
And boom, no, your account isn't here anymore. Sorry.
Yeah.
Bastards. So hopefully the truth Trump site on the 24th, 22nd.
Yeah, you said it was President's Day.
Yeah,
That's
hopefully.
next week, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, I never heard a confirm back email, so I hope that's normal because I did it a month and a half ago, 2 months before it was kicked off. I did it. I joined.
Yeah, it's the 21st. That's a Monday.
Good night, Walter.
Good night, Walter.
Good night, Walter. Let's see.
So, yeah. I wonder what Rix was going to say. It's too bad. Too bad.
I
Kind
was
of had to
looking
change.
on
Yeah.
eBay yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. They had a lot of good molds there available to RCBF and Lyman. But man, they want so much money for these old molds, you know?
Where was that?
And right on eBay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
eBay's
they had a 4 cavity Lyman double-ended watt cutter. They want like $150 for that.
No.
Then they had a 2 cavity from RCBS and they wanted 100 some change for it. It's like, come on, guys, you really?
Yeah, the cheapest double-ended is going to be the Lee that looks like a tin can without the button, unless you want the button.
Right. Yeah, these were without the button. Yeah, one was, no, that wasn't Lane. It was Hinsley and Gibbs was one, and the other was RCBS.
Yeah.
And Hinsley and Gibbs were practically new.
Hmm.
So that was a lot of money for something that's pretty much obsolete, you know?
Oops. What happened to Jamie is here. Hey, Jamie. Right here. And AR is here. AR Guns is here.
Hey, Jamie, how are you?
So yeah, it's kind of cuckoo. I can send you some Ojos bullets if you want to try out some really nice wad cutters, and you can put them in that. Well, I'll size them for you anyway. But
Oh, okay, good. Thank you.
yep. What are you going to shoot them in? 38s?
Yeah, 38s. I got that rifle I want to try.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever put those in a 357. I shoot
Yeah,
them
I
38.
could do either or 257 or 38s. Actually, you know what? I'll do them 257 because I got plenty of primers on those. The regular
Yeah,
primers, maybe
they're
100
more
left, maybe.
they're more designed for going slow. So
Yeah,
38s, but you could do Trail Boss in a 357.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that'll work.
it would. Hell yeah. All right. So let's see here. What does the button accomplish? I'm not quite sure. I think it's kind of like a slight aerodynamic thing, which doesn't. I don't know. You know how you put a nose on something, and I don't know. Anyone out there know what the button is for? on a double-ended wad cutter. I just prefer them without because you can put them in a correlator and size them any which way but loose, you know?
Yeah.
So here, let me put a link down here, guys. I don't have email, so I gotta do the link thing. We already had one troll. There we go. And I think it's garage time. Primer pockets perfectly. What's that? I missed that conversation. This is funny. Yeah. That is funny stuff right there. That's what the button's for, baby.
Oh, that reminds me.
Carbide.
Yeah, so I got some carbide for the Canon.
Oh, yeah. The good old. Yeah. Those are fun. Yes. So where did you get the carbide? Probably anywhere, right?
Amazon.
Yeah, they can ship. It's not like it's powder. Yeah.
It said do not ship by air, like all over the box and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Well, good. Kenny got the message. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure the box doesn't go to your neighbor, Kenny. And do you want it to be a surprise, or should I tell you what's going on?
What?
Oh, I sent Kenny. Well, let's see if he wants it to be a surprise or not.
Oh, okay. All right. Broke loader saying so it doesn't. The cedar doesn't put a ring around it. Sometimes that's intentional to seat against the walls. Yeah, I don't know. I've loaded them backwards with the button down, and they shoot just as good as button up. I can tell the difference.
Kenny, don't give me a call and a video unless it works. I think I got really, really, really lucky on this one.
Oh.
I'm lucky the train didn't get robbed. You know what? I'm unlucky that I didn't go down to the tracks and get some for myself. I know exactly where that is, too. That's in East LA over by the Catholic Cemetery. And they've been robbing trains there and graffitiing them since I was a little kid, but never this bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. You know, if I owned that railroad, there'd be shotguns on the top of every box. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like we got a failure to communicate.
I think they got rid of it was Union Pacific that it was. And when I was a kid, there used to be Union Pacific police cars, the big train cars with the railroad police on them. And they didn't mess around.
Yeah, Broke Loader wants to know if you gas checking the 44s. Yeah.
I have when they're depends on the bullet. If I'm going fairly slow, I don't. I just find that sometimes a gas check cut bullet going fast, you know, up to its potential, just seems to group a little better with that check on the butt end of it.
Yeah, I have noticed that also. I tried them both, plain and gas checked,
Yeah.
and I find it does better.
Yeah, it does a little better with a little weight on the end of the bullet. But if you're doing subsonic and suppressed and slow, it doesn't care. You know, taco bullets, my favorites, doesn't care. If you're going slow. We got trouble.
Hey, preacher, how are you?
Yeah.
Good. How are y'all?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Hey, preacher, I got mine.
Yeah. Just put some in a 2-liter with a little water and screw the lid on it. Wake the neighbors up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hi Tim S. Lead Bullet Junkie is here. EB Bud is here, and the preacher is on.
It's $5.05 here in lovely California because we love everybody.
And you don't discriminate.
That's right. Somebody's got to pay for the free airfare and housing and healthcare and schooling.
Yeah, so preacher, you did a short video on your arc. And so what were you doing there?
I had 5 different test loads for the ARC, and then I had I put a new scope on my Tikka 243, a target scope, and I shot it out to 300. I tried some 105 grain burgers in my 243 as well. Anyways, I had a whole bunch of stuff to shoot. My brother was with me. He had a bunch of stuff to shoot, and I just never had time to turn the camera on. And I had a good couple of good groups with the ARC. And I was going to show the load above that, which was even tighter, but I had such bad pressure signs on my brass, I didn't really want anybody trying to duplicate it.
Okay.
But other than that one, and I remember now pulling off that bag, that I didn't have the best shooting setup. And anyways, I kind of rushed that. I think that was my second shot that was that flyer that was way off.
Were you using my bench and my chair?
No.
And the oil quench sight?
I had a really good concrete bench. I just shooting the AR, I have a solid stock, but there's not ever a good bag. I don't have a good bag for that AR stock, and that's my problem. So anyways, I'm going to try to get that remedied between now and next time, and then I'm going to test some more of the light 63 grain varmint grenades. And I shot 105 grain burgers in the ARC as well that probably shot under 3/4 of an inch at 100 yards. So, and that's pretty good for a gas gun, you know, a 18-inch barrel.
Yep. Yeah. Maybe try the bag under the pistol grip also if you can't, if you're squiggling with the rear.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, if you're on a bipod, sometimes I put a beanbag under the grip, especially with the pistol ARs. They're so short and tiny. That helps sometimes.
I really need to get a bipod. I don't even own a bipod. And I shoot with a little sandbag looking thing in the front that's on a pedestal, and I really don't like it. It's just,
yeah.
It's not stable. It's got a little tiny sandbag on a little metal U frame.
Yeah.
And I'm just not pleased with it.
Yeah, the bipod's nice. You just set her down. She's sitting. It's done. Yeah. And I set it on the floor a lot when I'm, grabbing stuff inside and out. I just put it on the floor because it's sitting there,
What kind do you use? A Harris or a knockoff of a Harris? Or
I have a cheap Chinese knockoff of the Atlas. It was like $30, and it'll swivel forward and back. It's a little squiggly. It's not like a Harris where it's solid, but it works.
Yeah, Jim did a really nice video on how to improve your cheap Chinese bipod.
Yeah, with O-rings and stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
But that video's gone. It's gone. Okay, can anyone answer? Hey, M1A, by the way.
JB Weld.
No, Top Punch. That's for lubing your bullets. So I don't know. I powder coat. Thorzak said no.
If you have a Lyman manual, on the back of the manual, you got a few pages of
There you go. Yeah.
top punches. They got cross in between different brands. And
Good
you
one.
find one to tell you which one will fit.
Very good, Julio. Very good advice. Or you can Google it.
Yeah, they have a good selection on there.
Yeah, but didn't that say RF on it? That's a round flat nose. You just use a flat top punch.
Yep. Yep, you can. That's a good little bullet.
Oh, looks like Reloader 762 looked it up for us.
Oh, all right. It hasn't shown up on my screen yet.
Yeah, no, it's like the side chat here stopped.
Uh-oh.
It's like it's not moving. What happened?
What have we done? Let me plug in here.
Oh, no, okay, now it started to go. I thought something happened. I said, whoops.
There might be a delay. I'm still. Mine's not moving.
Oh, we've got somebody from the Valentine's Day Mafia on a side chat.
Oh, Valentine's Day is coming.
I got her some dish soap and a cast iron skillet.
No.
I got her a mop and an ironing board.
How about this? Vacuum bags. Oh. Okay, Lyman 469. Thank you very much, Reloader 762. Sorry about that, man.
Where do you see that at? Okay, there you go. Okay.
Sorry about that, Pam, about the vacuum bags. She has to deal with Idaho all the time, though, so I can only imagine. I can only imagine what he says, you know.
Actually, he said Lyman 649. He has a correction.
Okay, Lyman 649. There you go. All right. Yeah, I don't lube bullets, so I have no idea. Not a clue. Bought her some gold. Okay, gold is golden. Yeah.
I'm dissected.
I loaded mine up some 458 SOCOM.
Yeah. I bruised her shoulder. Oh, that's funny. You're gonna get whacked if she can hear you from down the hall.
No, I am just so happy she's not blind. I can go to sleep and not worry about her finding the scissors.
Yeah.
So. That's good, Idaho.
Oh yeah, Roxanne is fighting right now. Yep, guy girl I call her, but oh well. Yeah.
Who's gonna win tonight, Jim?
Ooh, you know, I want Anderson. I want him. I want Anu. I want to hear Anu. You know, I think it's time to take a little of that cockiness out of there.
He's due to lose one.
And this is the guy that could do it if he can get inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you can take him down. So that one's good. You know, the whole card is good.
Yeah.
It's good. So we'll see. That's going to be good. Too bad we can't watch it on TV because they want $70 or some crap nowadays.
Wow.
Yeah, they upped the price. I don't agree with that. So
I just get up on Sunday morning, hop on YouTube, and type in whoever's
Me
fighting
too.
and get the bootleg
Yeah.
version.
Me too. And you watch it all chopped up, or
They're
there's
talking in
a-
Spanish. The commentators are in Spanish in the background.
Uncle John's like, give me that Russian channel again. There used to be these Russians. They were awesome. And then you'll have one that has a steering wheel driving, and down below is the fight. It's funny. Oh yeah.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Yep. So, yeah, I think it should be good. It should be good. So, and Stipe's coming back, so he gained, I think, 25 pounds in muscle. So that's good.
Is he going to fight John Jones? Is that what they're saying?
That's what they're talking about. So they're throwing Stipe to the wolves, and we'll see what happens. But Stipe was like 30, 40 pounds lighter when he lost his belt, you know? That ain't fair. He was a little too lean.
Yeah.
Gosh, you gotta love the guy. He's a fireman. He works as a fireman, and he was the longest reigning heavyweight.
Yeah,
Ugh.
he said
He's
he
a good
found
fighter.
a way to make it better 9mm bolt action from the Remington 700 action.
Wow, that's cool. Wow, a 700 action, huh? Yeah,
That
you'd
would,
think like a mini Mauser action or something, but
that would be super short. I mean, man.
And then for 10S, I got the Lee. I used the Lee truncated cone. It works good. I like that. Where did it go?
oh,
Yeah,
good.
the 356 120 truncated cone. That's the one I use on my 9. Yeah, it works beautifully.
Which one?
The
I-
120 TC 356
Oh,
120.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, and I have the 124 Tumbleweed truncated cone and also the 2R, the
Yeah.
125.
I was gonna get the Tumbleweed, but some certain people say it didn't do too well. The one with the regular single loop groove did better than the Tumbleweed did. I don't know what that was.
It's how you size it. A lot of those guys didn't, they had them, they weren't sized big enough.
Okay.
Yep.
Johnny, you will love a Ruger 77 357 if you can find it. I love mine. I keep it loaded in the safe all the time. It's the chicken defender. If something's after the chickens, that's my go-to.
The chicken defender.
They never make it out of the yard. Whether they fly or run on all four legs, they never make it out of the yard.
Okay, lead bullet junkie, what weight are you talking about? The 124 like I have, or the smaller one? Well, the smaller one's not Tumbleweed though.
No, just the regular, the single loop groove
Yeah.
that Tim S has on order now. Yeah.
Yeah, you get a lot of conflicting things on what's accurate and stuff. I threw that in the end of today's video a little bit because it depends. It depends. So I like the 124. So oh, okay. Your 124 cast undersized. No, I don't have that problem. That might be what people are having a problem with. Some molds were undersized.
Yeah.
Now, my 357 Ruger is not a tack driver by any means. It's about a 2 to 3 inch group at 50 yards. It's about the best I've ever got with it.
Have you thought about looking at it betting wise?
I've put it on the back burner because I've been playing with the ARC and the 243.
Okay, you could put two little thin pieces of plastic, or kind of like credit card thickness. Take old credit cards or your wife's credit cards and cut them up and put them and cut two strips front and back and screw it back down, and then try that. That's like a cheapo betting to see if it helps.
Mm.
That's what I do.
I'll try that.
That's an easy way to get the barrel off of the stock, just to see if you want to bet it or not,
I've got some plans. I'm really hung up on the 6mm stuff between the ARC and the 243. I've reloaded more in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, than probably I have in the last 2 years. I have really been wearing the bench out. And since I got the Charge Master, that RCBS powder thrower, man, I've just been constantly loading.
Okay, Pam, nothing to worry about. Hers is a cashback card, so we need that.
I'm just thinking it's a great excuse. Sorry, honey, I had to bet a rifle.
Yeah. Have you seen my credit card? Oh, wait a second. Let me unscrew the action. I think the number's on there still. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice little trick, though, if you want to get your action off of your stock a little bit. As long as it's not too fat, you need a thin plastic. Okay, Roseanne thinks she's a boxer. That's not your thing. You're a wrestler. Get in there. All right. That's what happened to Rousley.
Well, gentlemen, I've decided I am not going to be doing any reloading tonight. I'm going to grab a beer. I'll be right back.
All right. Sounds good. I bet it's a good one, too. Yeah, that little 120 grain 9mm is a good one, too. I've had a couple of those bullets, and they shoot good. And you don't have to worry about hitting the lands or nothing. They're small.
Uh-huh.
So that'd be a good one, even if you go 2-cap to start off with. Hey, GSA.
Yeah, I got the 6 cavity one.
Mm-hmm. I just can't find a good 147 grain bullet. Truncated cone. That's what I've been looking for.
I don't even own a 9mm right now, and I haven't for the last probably year and a half. I just traded them off and traded them off and traded them off, and then next thing you know, I don't have one left.
Cheap to load, cheap rest, cheap everything, except for primers right now.
I know.
And I've got a ton of bullets and brass.
Well, go out and get there's some inexpensive 9s that are really good guns. So what about a carry, little carry gun?
I've been carrying a 380 for so long.
Oh, let's see. I'm using okay. Johnny says get a Beretta.
I shot a Beretta in the Air Force. What was that, the 92 or 93
Yeah, the M9.
Big full size one.
Mm-hmm.
Holds 18 plus one.
Yeah.
Those shot good. I shot expert in the Air Force with the 9, the Beretta 9, but
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep,
had that. I think the last 9 I had was that Taurus Millennium GT. I can't remember what it was called. Kind of a compact. I think it held 12 plus one. It was a great 9mm for the money. It was stainless, and I traded it to get some trim work done in my house. The guy wouldn't let me pay him, so I ended up trading him a gun instead.
And he went, "Oh, okay then."
Well, he was like, "You're my preacher. I don't want to charge you." I'm like, "No, you're a carpenter. I don't want you working for free." So we had this big argument, and I was planning on paying him, and he was planning on doing it for free. And so we argued, and he was talking about his wife needing a pistol, and I said, "I got it right here," and I come back with it. And anyways, so
So he said, "Here's a gun and a Bible. There you go." Jason Stewart is here. Hello. GGW Reloading is here. Hey. Good to see you guys. Found the Uncle Jim too. It's very nice that you guys found me again.
Yep, just like old times, Jim. Can't wait till everybody finds you on Uncle Jim number 4.
Yeah. 2020. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not hard to come back. I tell you that. They don't know what's going on, so you can start now. It's not tough at all.
I shot I was loading up some stuff to go to the range the other day, and I'm gonna try to shoot a 300-yard match with my Tika, and I needed some ammo. Well, I think the guy's name is Kentucky Glock guy or something like that, old Kentucky Glock. I can't remember exactly how his name's worded, but he sent me some mixed 243 brass about 3 or 4 years ago, and 40 of it was primed. And I had the bag saved with his letter in it, and the letter said, "I pulled the bullets on these about 10 years ago." So the primers were at least 10 years old, and he had pulled bullets on them. So I just powdered them and stuck them in there and eased the bullet down in them. And man, they shot pretty good for just being old primers. I mean, I needed to do something with them anyways. I shot about a 5-inch group at 300 yards with them.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with old primers.
I don't know how old they were. He said he pulled the bullets on them 10 years ago. I was a little nervous about shooting. I didn't know if they were factory ammo or reloads or, but worked. So I loaded up some ancient nozzlers today, some 100-grain nozzler partitions in an old black and white box, the old cardboard box with the metal corners on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The price tag on it said $5 for 100.
Nice.
Can you imagine getting nozzlers, 100 nozzler partitions for $5?
Nice.
I know.
Be nice to find a warehouse full of somebody selling them that doesn't know what they are.
Yeah.
And then I dug out a old Lyman set of dies. I don't know how old they are. They're in a cardboard box, and they said deluxe on them, and they had a $15 price tag. Oh, I see you're 16 and I'll raise you.
Yeah, I like the lineman dies. Like I have two sets, one for 9 millimeter, the other one's for 357-38. But man, this time around they have gotten very expensive. And now Hornet and RCBS are cheaper than linemen.
Oh, I'm telling you, some of this stuff is crazy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Here we go, Pat. Remember these boxes?
Uh-huh.
All right. Before that, there was this. This one was $10.
Yeah, I like that box.
So
And
now today the extra $40 is the fancy box then.
yeah.
I got this box is unopened. I ain't gonna open it.
So I had some older ones. I sent them over to Kenny because the little woman's rifle likes light bullets. She's got a 243 and doesn't really like the 105s, 109s. It likes the lightweight stuff. So had some neat ones, $5 each.
Yeah. Then I got these dies out today. Check these out.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
The thrift store had those. What were they in? 308. Yeah. What
They
caliber?
really shined up nice.
Yeah, what caliber are those? Yeah.
These are 22 250s. Look at them.
Yeah.
Like chrome plated.
Yeah.
I know. I should have bought those things. They had a pile, and I bought like 3 dice sets in that pile, but I left that one alone. I should have bought it anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember
Kentucky
these
Glock
people
sent me
died.
those. I'm absolutely loving this range that I've joined. I think I made my 5th trip down there yesterday. I joined the first Thursday of January, and it's mid-February, and I've been there 5 times.
Hmm.
Now, you don't shoot no more on your property?
I can. It's easier just to go down there and have a bench set up and everything else.
Right.
Okay, you really don't need to blue it. And don't stone unless you absolutely have to. It's not really necessary unless you're getting a big scratch somewhere. You really don't, you don't have to go get carried away on that. But just keep it oiled with when you're done with mineral oil, and you'll be fine. You could cold blue it if you want, but it's really not going to do a huge difference. If you have moisture problems or rust, you're going to get it anyways. There's that. Don't get carried away stoning your sprue plates, people.
No, just hit them harder.
So, trying to see who won here.
Yeah,
My my mother-in-law is getting her bathroom remodeled.
There you go.
Wait for it. She has a pink toilet.
Yes.
Pink toilet.
If I can get a hold of that pink toilet, it'll be on like Donkey Kong.
Remember the avocado green ones? Oof. Yeah.
Yeah, the avocado green
weird colors on bathroom pictures,
Back when I was a plumber's helper, black was the worst. There was this like period of time where black sinks and toilets were the thing. It takes about 30 seconds to get a ring around them things. Yeah. So brand new black toilet would go in, and wifey'd have that fucker out within 3 months.
Oh,
My uncle got into that like marble, that casting marble. I forgot what they call it.
yeah.
You know, where they mold sinks and countertops are all one piece, and it's like swirled and everything. It was big in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, yeah.
My uncle kind of pioneered that in this area, and I used to go into his house, and he had that crap everywhere because he was experimenting. You know, he had a big bar with a big sink and everything. I just think about, man, if I could see that house burned down, but I mean, if you could go in there right now and look at that, it just screamed, 1970. Oh, so hilarious. It would be purple with like gold sparkles in it and stuff. Swirls of gold sparkle in it. He had a whole shower that way. It was like blue with silver sparkles.
Yeah, that's why I'm never recovering the donkey chair, which has that gold vinyl, Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Can't get that anymore. All the dining chairs were like that back in the 60s, 70s. That thick gold vinyl with the little, oh, yeah.
Cultured marble. That's right, Ozark.
Cultured.
Well, I gotta say, I got a bathroom vanity in this house right now that's got that right now.
Yeah, both of my bathroom vanities are cultured marble, but I don't have the sparkles in them. I just went with plain white. Huh.
Yep. We have a little of that. A master on the counter.
My Uncle Jody passed away last year, man. He was a dandy.
They still make boats like that. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, Ozark said they still make bass boats like that.
Yeah.
I think Roxanne just retired, Uncle John. She put her gloves in the middle of the ring. You're a wrestler. You're not a boxer. Oh, well.
So, Jim, you're lucky I was broke last week. I was going to send you a helmet.
No. Actually, I was going to do a video. I have a helmet. I was going to do a video. Next video was going to have a helmet on. Next goofball. I wonder if it's still up here.
Do you have a Captain America helmet with like the blue top with the white stars and the red and white stripes on the side?
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Let me see if it's up here still.
Man, I cut down a gigantic tree in the backyard today.
Oh, man. We need video for California here. Get these people all uppity.
I videoed it. The video should be up like probably Monday.
That'll be good. I want to hear some nasty comments from the tree huggers.
I cut about probably a 60-foot tall ash tree, and
People don't understand. You have a tree, you know it's practically dead. Take the thing down before it hurts somebody or destroy something.
yeah.
But they don't see it there. They think it's going to revive itself again,
Hey, Meg. Bye, Meg.
This one was growing out right over the top of my garden, so
Yeah.
I either needed to do something or it was going to shade my garden out, and it was just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And
Right.
anyways, it was
All
kind of iffy there for a minute when it started leaning.
This was at the thrift store. Dot approved. Where's the price tag on it? $5. It's a.
That's a horse riding helmet.
Anyway, that's all I could find. A Captain America would be awesome.
Let me go see if that's in my son's room.
It was worth $5. I can wear that when I get carried away plowing or something, or sledding. I was going to put it on sledding. Yeah, I wish there was a Captain America helmet. Damn it. Or a white helmet. I could put an Uncle J in yellow on. Oh, yes. Maybe I spray this one.
Why don't you just put the mullet on the outside of the helmet?
Yeah. Uh, 175 grain mold. Yeah, so it's good to be chatting with everyone again. Gosh darn it. And to see all these people inside chat. Yeah, I thought it was going to be short. We're doing pretty good.
Can't find it.
Hmm.
We bought one at a yard sale for like you said, $5. It was hilarious. Watch the kids wear it.
Yeah, I like the Flash Gordon idea. That'd be awesome. Yeah, Meg, which one? Your Uncle Jim channel? Yeah, that's what you're talking about, Meg. Your channel, it's Uncle Jim. Not only does he have Uncle Jim, he's got Uncle Jim Man Boob channel also. Oh.
Still like that one I found looking for you. Uncle Jim touched me.
Oh, why did I ever pick that for a handle? Oh, it's terrible. Oh, well. And you can't change your name because you go, hello, this is Uncle Jim. Same with Preacher. Can't change your name. You mention your name in the videos.
Yep.
So you're stuck. I'll stay in the side chat. Okay. Yeah, Jimmy DiResta is awesome. There you go. Man. So, what else is going on?
Just cut down a big tree. I've been going to I've been busier and I'll get out for the last 3 weeks, but I think everything's kind of settled down. And I've been loading like crazy. And the 300-yard range at our private range over here, I got a bunch of 300 blackout I want to put together and shoot at 300 yards. I got a bunch of 22-250 I want to shoot at 300 yards. I really just see me doing a lot of range videos and gardening videos for the next month.
Yep. Now, is your dog still kicking after cutting down that tree?
I had to. This one was so big, I was like, I'm not risking it. I put him in the house. I knew what was going to happen.
Oh, Champ must have been pissed.
Oh, he was looking out the window crying, looking at the French doors crying. He was like, I wish I could run under that right before it hit the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing's this big around at the base. It's a big ash tree. And I told my wife, I was like, you got to keep him in here. There's no way. I said, he will not
Yeah.
He won't make it out from underneath this one.
No, he's going to run right under it. Oh, it's
Yep.
funny. He loves that.
Even when I was cutting it up, you know, he kept getting underneath the tree, and I was cutting the limbs that were holding the trunk up, and I'd have to look around and make sure he wasn't under it. And then if he wasn't under the tree, he was over there chasing the chickens around. I'd have to get on to him, so he'd come back over there, and he's a pain.
Mm.
I was going to ask you how the chickens are doing.
Yep.
They're doing good. I want you to know I screwed around and didn't film this. I should have. I bought a cheap ham, like it was 99 cents a pound for a. I bought a 10-pound ham, so it was like $9.99.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, you know, this will be. I was cooking for the church. I was like, I'll make some ham and potato casserole, and then I'll have this ham bone, and I'll cut up some ham for breakfast. And the ham was fine. I just didn't like the taste of it. It was like it wasn't like bad. It just wasn't. It was a cheap ham.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up throwing the ham bone in the chicken pen, and I mean, they went cannibal. I mean, they just devoured it.
Wow.
That was this morning. I went back out there about 2:00. It was a bone. It was a dry bone. They had picked every piece of meat off of it.
Wow.
And I should have done do chickens like ham. I've got a couple big chunks of ham in there, and I may do that later. And just throw out a piece of ham and let y'all see it. But I mean, they were crawling on top of themselves trying to eat all that ham. It was crazy.
That's funny. Well, they're mini dinosaurs. That's what they are.
So it's not to eat anything then, pretty much.
I really think I could dispose of a body in about 7 to 10 days.
Wow.
And that's with 13 chickens.
Uh,
I can see it now with all those Son of Sam's and all those. You have the chicken killer or the chicken. Oh man.
We've been getting anywhere. I think we got 9 eggs yesterday, and we got like 5 today. There's the extra sunshine. They're really starting to get cranking again. So
Well, you don't have to have ham. Yeah, you don't have to have ham with your eggs.
so I got a question for the eggs. Does the flavor change on the eggs depending what you feed the chickens, or is it all the same no matter what you feed them?
what about the eggs?
On the flavor on the eggs, does whatever you feed the chickens, does it change the flavor to that, or is it pretty much stay the same?
It changes the color. Eggs are pretty bland by themselves, but if you take a free range farm egg where the chicken's able to go out and eat worms and bugs and grass, those eggs will be bright. The yolks will be bright orange. If you get eggs in a grocery store, the yolks will kind of be a pale yellow.
Uh-huh.
And I may do a comparison sometime. Just get a store-bought egg and a farm egg. It's the amount of protein they get and what they eat that changes that color. And I mean, there's no comparison between an egg, a chicken that's able to go out and just forage for food, and a chicken that's on a ration grain diet.
Okay.
Yeah, store-bought egg is a free range egg is just super thick and flavorful and yellow, and sometimes the yolks are humongous. Yeah.
Yep.
You can tell they're sterilized from the store. Somehow, they're not even close.
Yeah, what was I saying? Feed them tuna fish for 2 weeks and try it.
I know people that feed them cat food, and the cat food is real rich, and it'll make their eggs real dark.
Ew.
But we don't feed them cat food. We just let them loose.
Uh, you hear that, Fuzzy? Watch out for the cat food on the porch. Yeah, they're super rich.
And I've never had it, but they say duck eggs are really rich and really dark. I've had ducks several times, but I've never kept them for eggs.
I think Vanessa used to go off on that, on the side chat, duck eggs. I think she keeps ducks for eggs.
Well, it's supposed to be the best for bacon. If you have duck eggs, they're the best for baking breads and stuff. I don't know why, but that's just what they say. I'm telling you, when I threw that chunk of ham in there, it was just the bone. It was the ball and socket,
Yeah.
I mean, they were on top of each other, pecking that. And I was like, you think we never fed them,
Yeah.
And man, they were just devouring it. And then I looked out there about an hour later, and they were all still in that same little spot around that ham bone, just wearing it out.
See, that's the difference between parrots and chickens, preacher. The better the food is, the slower the parrot will eat it. They'll just sit there and savor on it and nibble on it and make it last if it's real good.
They don't have any competition, Pat. They're the only show in town. These chickens get all they can get because the other one's there. What's funny is I got these two roosters. I got the young rooster and the old rooster. And the young rooster's always trying to sneak a hen in, and the old rooster's always trying to run him off. And it's just like a constant battle all day long. With the old rooster chasing the young rooster off and around. And the other day, the old rooster had got a hen and was just about to get on top of her. And the young rooster come up from behind out of nowhere and just like jumped on his back and knocked him off of her. And I mean, he was so mad. And he chased that young rooster around all over the yard. Never could catch him. And it's just constant with them two roosters. I mean, it's hilarious.
Yeah, you put a video up about that one time. That was hilarious.
Man, chickens are fun. I mean, they're really fun to watch. My wife, I had chickens years ago, and I kind of got burnt out on them. And my wife wanted them again, and I was like, no, I don't want more chickens. But now that we've got them, I really do enjoy them. They're fun to sit out there and watch.
Yep.
That is bad, Idaho. Bad. Same with cats. Bad. Bad. Oh.
See you guys on Uncle Jim number 3 next week.
Yep, we'll just keep punching out the numbers.
Yep. Let's see. Well, I got a bunch of Glocks to put together. That's what I got for this week. So, but then I got in trouble over that. I told the little woman when I got home after the chat, I was going to go ahead and do some Glocks. And she said, "Oh, no, you're not. You got to fix my minion gun. And you got to fix my Mauser before you start eating your own crap." Yeah, I got to mount a scope and find that sight leaf spring or get one ordered on her Mauser.
Well, I did a really dumb thing this week. I needed to get mounts and rings for my this new Viper scope I got, the target scope. I got a 30 millimeter tube, and I knew I needed medium height rings because it's a 50 millimeter scope. So I was like 30 millimeter, 50. I mean, I got a 50 millimeter objective. I got to get medium rise. So I got 30 millimeter. I got medium rise, but I got Picatinny rail and not Weaver style mounts.
Oh,
I mean, so I got over here and I was going to meet my brother at the range, and I pulled the mount. I pulled the rings out, And I was like, "Oh, you got to be kidding me! How did I not spot that?" So I ran back over there to the local gun store and swapped them out, and ended up getting a set that was actually $20 cheaper than what I bought, and got $20 back, swapped them out, and trucked it back over to the range, and that's kind of why I didn't get much videoing done. I was trying to beat the sunshine.
Hey, good night, Andy. Maybe mid-year we'll do a
Good night,
Halloween
Andy.
chat. Yeah. Halloween chat, Andy, mid-year. All right. That was from the Andy archives.
Yeah, that's going to be a shame. There are some really good chats there, worthy of going back and looking at. Bastards.
Yeah, usually the holiday ones, and yeah.
But I got to say, Preacher, that's better than most of us. We all have like a box of rings for just that reason. You know, you get 2 out of 3 right when you go shopping.
Yeah, and it's hard to get stuff right now. You know, you can't just walk into the gun store and get what you want. You walk into the gun store and you get what they have.
Mm-hmm.
And I just knew I was going to be screwed when I went back over there, you know. And anyways, I found exactly, I got tally mounts and rings. It was all one piece. But anyways,
It's a good
and
brand.
then this target scope, you got to take the turrets off and loosen all these screws off. It was a whole new experience for me. But I got it tuned in, got it ready to go.
Cool. You're digging the range.
Dude, I'm wearing it out. I mean, it's I guess I mean I could shoot 1,000 yards on my own property. But being able to go out there and have a roof over my head and concrete bench and back right up to it and drive out there, the target stand's already there. I just tape a target to it and drive back and park. It's 10 minutes. I mean, literally, it takes me 10 minutes to drive to our big property down the river, and it takes me 10 minutes to drive to this gun range, which is also right on the river. And I just should have joined it years ago, but you know, just I don't know, dumb, I guess.
Hey, James, how's it going?
Mr. Pollard.
James, good to see you.
Yeah, the only problem with ranges I used to go to, they started so many rules, you know, and then they'd get to 1 round at a time in your firearm and all that crap. It just got old. They're worried about, you know, hitting houses and crap. I don't know. So,
You know, my brother and I shot Friday, and we went down there. It was a nice Friday. The weather was good. Other than being a little windy, we went to the 100 to 300 yard range. We had it to ourselves the whole afternoon, all the way up until dark.
Yeah.
We got there at 2:30. There was nobody else there, and we shot till dark.
Mm-hmm.
I got that privilege once. I had a whole range to myself the whole day, man. I was happy. I go change their target with actually permission, you know, do what I do. It was great.
Yeah. My last one, nobody ever went there. It's gigantic, beautiful range. Nobody there. You had your own remote for the gate. Yeah. But my favorite was I think it was $10 or $15 a year, but it was only open on the weekends. And you'd get there early and everyone would be in line waiting for it to open, you know. But it was fun because you knew everybody. It was fun, you know, chewing the fat, and everyone was, you know, a friend, and it was fun. It was fun.
I think this range has like 1,000 members but most of them only shoot in matches on the weekend, or just seldom, if ever, shoot there. And being that I live 10 minutes away, I mean, I could literally ride my side by side there. It's dirt road all the way from my house, and they even have a trap range 10 minutes the other direction from my house. So I don't know. I was just stupid all them years. I'm not paying to shoot. I can shoot here at my house. And then I went down there and looked at it, and I was like, man, you're an idiot. They got flushing toilets and fans that you can turn on, and you can sit there with a fan blowing on you while you shoot.
Yeah.
That's worth $140 a day in Arkansas in the summer.
Yeah, I go in the morning. They open up at 9. So I don't go on weekends. You go there weekends, forget it. It's a madhouse.
Yeah.
So if I go there, like I usually go there on Wednesdays. I'm pretty good with the guy there on Wednesdays. I can set up my chrono, and I got no problem. But weekends, forget it. I did it one time, never do it again.
Ours is open 24 hours a day. If you have a key, if you have the code to the gate, you can go in there at night and shoot in your headlights. I mean, that's freedom right there. If you can just shine your headlights on a target and shoot at midnight, and it's legal and it's okay with your range, that's okay with me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, our range closes. It has a gate on. I guess once it's there, the whole thing closes. Plus there's cameras. I think I didn't see anybody walking around. The cops be there like in 2 seconds.
They should turn golf driving ranges into shooting ranges.
Yep, they should.
You have the lights. You got the guy in the cart going around.
Yeah.
What else is there not to love?
Yeah, we have one that's like about 5 minutes away. I think it's humongous. Barely see anybody. Just turn the thing to a trap range,
Yeah, that's true. I've been meaning to do a trap video. Hey, there's Georgia boy. What I'm going to do is, we have throwers and stuff, but I don't want a bunch of orange clays busted up in the backyard. It just looks bad. Okay.
But they're biodegradable. Don't they dissolve?
Clay, it takes a while. But what I'm going to do is do ice ones. Okay. And they're going to be ice. And I've been meaning to do this. I've been getting on my son. We're going to find the right containers and make the ice clays. And then you shoot them and they're gone. I mean, you don't have to worry about them, right? So that's coming up. I just need the right container, and I got to find, I think our mechanical thrower it needs something, but we have the hand ones too. And we'll do a little ice trap shooting. Yeah.
Yeah, I like trap shooting. It's a lot of fun.
One time I went to a preaching conference in Oklahoma, and we had we preached in the morning up until lunch, and then we had lunch and we were off all afternoon. And they said, if any of you guys want to shoot shotguns, this guy's got a trap thrower at his house. So we went over there, and they had one of them electric ones. You just push the button and it throws. They gave us shotguns and ammo and threw it over a strip pit, and we just shot skeet till we were sick of shooting skeet. And man, it was a great day. I would love to do that again. I'd love to have one of them things, where you just push the button and it just throws.
Yeah, I actually have one. It's by Champion, I believe the brand is. It was on sale through Midway, and I love that thing. I bring a marine battery with me, and it has a pedal. Pedal's like maybe 12, 15 foot long cord.
Right.
Yeah.
And it holds 50 clays.
Wow.
I think is awesome.
Yeah, and how many are in a case? 100?
90, I think it is, or 100, something like that.
Yeah, well, we have a case in the storage, but I just didn't want that orange crap all over the backyard.
Yeah.
So I think ice is the way to go. Once I make a mold where I can make a whole bunch of them, and I think that'll be fun. I don't really have
You're such a tightwad. You shoot frozen cans of pop that have been opened instead of just buying cheap pop and shooting it.
You still need to shoot the golf ball cannon. Come on now.
It's in my truck.
All right, get her done.
I got a whole stack of golf balls. What I planned on doing was going to the range and shooting, and then going by our place on the way home and just launching some golf balls. But they're still running tractors and equipment down there. I can't do it yet.
Georgia boy saying, well, if you could hit the clays, you wouldn't have to worry about it. There'd be nothing left.
Well, actually,
Thanks a lot, Georgia boy.
I have, hit clays and they just disintegrate, just poof like a dust. I hit others, they just split in 2-3 pieces. Yeah, I guess it depends how it gets hit,
Hey, we have a little shotgun range down there, and there's crap everywhere. I don't want that in the backyard. Let's see here.
No,
Colored ice might work, but I think just regular ice against the trees are going to be good. Tread is here. Hey, Tread. And Mig is back. No, I think ice is a great idea because you make your little ice pigeons and it dissolves. You don't see it ever again. And there's no mess.
Well, would it fly? Because the clay's a little lighter than the ice, isn't it?
Do you really think you can get 50 of those in your side by side freezer fridge?
Actually, we got a big freezer downstairs, but no, I do it outside.
I'm thinking that sounds all real good and fine, Uncle Jim, until you got like 250 wads scattered across the hillside.
I'm still picking up Pat's wads of stuff.
Funny thing is, I was filling up the bird feeder and there was a 20 gauge wad laying right under the bird feeder from last winter when I was shooting blackbirds. It's like still there.
Yeah, that's one thing. You're gonna find a million wads. If you go, Uncle Jim goes to the woods there picking up, you can pick your wads like crazy because they won't dissolve. They'll stay there forever.
Yeah. George Boy says paint them white. Yeah, what about summertime? Paint them camo. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, animal crackers. See, we used to use all those, the things the animals can eat after you shoot for target.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we used to use crackers a lot because then the birds eat them and yeah. And they get those nice little lead 22 bullets in them.
Turtle hunt with golf ball launcher.
I'm still finding cans back there. I thought they'd get them all. Nope. There's still, every time I go out there, there's a
Tin Man in the backstage.
Oh, okay, cool. He looks bored. Sorry, didn't see you.
I am bored because I was back there for an hour.
I bet. Rechargeables. What were those? Rechargeables?
Rechargeables.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, okay, how you doing?
Oh, dandy. I worked today.
Mm.
46 hours this week.
Wow.
Mm.
Wintertime's supposed to be our slow time.
Well, this winter hasn't been really winter. It had a lot of nice weather,
Mm-hmm.
Like today, we hit pretty much 60 degrees here today.
I think it hit 18 today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Still pretty cold.
We had a big cold front came through last night. It was actually snowing south of us.
How cold did it get?
I want to say it got down in like 20, 25, something like that.
Yeah.
Dang.
Supposed to do that again tonight and get down to like 20, 21.
Now, when it gets that cold, you have to go around and throw straw over your spigots and stuff like that, your water lines and all that, or do you
No.
not have to worry about it?
I don't usually have to worry about it. If it gets down to single digits, my water meter will freeze because the idiots that put it in didn't put it deep enough, and so
Right.
I'll go down there and pack straw in it. But yeah, it'll be fine. I'm usually good unless it's 10 degrees or something.
Yeah.
Right. Then, I mean, even in that case, you can leave a faucet on, like a slow drip, just in case. What do you got, Pat? 71.
71.
Must be nice.
Wow.
No, it wasn't nice because it was over 80 again today, and I'm in this bedroom, and it's got to be like 80, 85 in here right now.
Oh, Pat's begging for another plow video, I guess.
Yes, I am.
Crack a window, man.
I'll dig up an oldie or something.
Can you open a window, Pat, and put a throw box fan up in it? Or, I mean,
Not in this house. If I open a window in this house, I'm going to have to replace a wall. And if I replace the wall, I'll have to replace a roof. And if I got to replace the roof, then an engineer is going to come by and yellow tag the place for unfastened foundation and some other crap. No.
Jeez.
No, I wouldn't dare open a window in this place.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Johnny, haven't been using Rumble. I joined there, but haven't been using it. I'm doing reloading vids on YouTube. Whatever, So, did one today. It didn't show fully loading, but I did one today. It'd probably get knocked off of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna see how long the video lasts on YouTube.
Yeah.
I just don't do videos.
And what did I do? I come back as Uncle Jim 2, and then I post the video that finally got me banned. So that was a casting video.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Tin Man is just a live chat personality.
You know what?
Why is that?
That's all you do. You just come on live chats and talk.
I do.
videos.
I do this instead of editing videos, is what I do.
yeah, you got one to edit, don't you?
I have two to edit.
Mm.
One shooting my 308 and one blowing holes and two primers shooting Willie's bullets. That was awesome.
Yeah, I think you were 0.5 grains too much.
Well,
0.3 grains too much.
Lyman lists the max for a 155 grain bullet at 16 grains of H110, but that's at like a 2.1 or 2.2 overall length, and I know I was well below that. So I mean, I definitely was starting off high.
Yeah, your
But-
pressure, your pressure spiked.
But man, it shot good. I'll tell you what. It's funny how that works.
Yeah. The thing with H110, it'll really peak pressure very quickly.
Yeah, I noticed.
And
Yeah.
well, if you're over, if your volume is short, but it does like to be loaded. It likes to be loaded hot more than anything. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did that one time with a 44, and it left all the markings from the cutting of the cylinder. They were all embedded on the brass.
Oh no.
Yeah. See, wow, this was hot.
Well, and I went back and looked at the replay of the video, and you could see smoke coming out of where my bolt carrier group was moving back. The gases were coming out of that. I was like, whoa.
That 30-31 in my 6 arc got a little too hot too, and my brother was setting the primer down on the bench, and it was wobbling around because the primer was blowed out the bottom.
Yeah.
I was like, that's signs of pressure right there when your primer's picking out 1/8 of an inch.
Well, not enough pressure can do that too.
Yeah.
It can.
if it ignites
because
around.
it's not blowing the brass against the breech face,
Yeah.
and it's just coming out the primer. I've had that happen where I used too light of a charge and it did that. But I mean, if you're,
This
I mean,
was
you-
not the case.
yeah, I'm sure you know. Yeah.
I didn't have any real data. I was just going off of this is what it would be for this grain of bullet and this grain of bullet, and I'm in between. So let's go with this, and that was too much.
Yeah.
And no, I did one on the 308. I practically almost had to get a pry bar, pry the bolt open. And when the time I got it out, the primer, you can see the black ring around the primer. And the thing is, the data with the same bullet came out of the book. But the problem is, I had a Federal brass and they had a Winchester. Winchester seems to have a little more case volume
Yeah.
than the Federal does. And that was it told me it was too hot right there.
Yeah. What was weird is it was punching holes in the primers, but the edges of the primers weren't like flattened out or anything. It was really weird.
Yeah.
Firing pin thing, maybe?
I don't know.
Huh.
I mean, it is a Bear Creek Arsenal boat carrier group, so I could see it.
Were there Winchester primes by any chance?
No, they were CCIs.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, I mean, it was still somewhat rounded on the outside edge of the primer, but man, it was punching holes. I was like, wow.
Wow.
Funny thing was for me though, it was my number one powder's IMR 3031.
Mhm.
And when I saw that I could load that in 6 arc, I'm like, hey, I just need some light bullets. I got light bullets.
No.
Well, I started throwing everything together, and I'm like, holy smoke, they actually shoot. And of course, I'm a little too hot. But
Yeah.
to be honest with you, those overpressured bullets shot great. I didn't show that group, but I mean, that was a ragged hole at 100 yards
Wow.
out of
Wow.
a gas gun.
Yeah, it's just a little scary if you're going to do that a
Yeah.
lot.
It's just a little scary when your primer has a ripple around it.
Oh, I can see how big the gap is in between the firing pin and the hole it goes through.
Yep.
But yeah, some of that brass had a crazy ejector mark too. I mean, it was deep. Okay, that's cooking.
Yeah, reloader. The good ones aren't cheap. You're looking at $200 and change. I don't know. I like the Hulson. Some of the guys are liking the Fox?
Swamp Fox.
Yeah, the Swamp Fox is almost as much as the Hulson. So I don't know about a cheaper one that'll hold up, because you got to remember that slide is slamming, and you need a good duck. So $200, get them on sale, whatever they are.
And good screws. Good screws that won't snap.
Yeah, a lot of times those come back in people's faces. Yeah.
Dude, I watched that one. I think it was it's the Irish guy. It's a gun-toting pacifist. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, he was shooting that MP, Smith & Wesson MP in 10 millimeter, and you could see in the video that red dot bounced off his forehead hard.
Wow.
It cracked him good. He had a stocking cap on, and it hit him on the stocking cap, and when he lifted it up, he was bleeding. That's how hard it hit him.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I went with the C&H or whatever it's called mount, because they made it so the screws can be longer, and then it has bushing so you can't strip them.
Yeah.
And then it holds the sight in, so they did everything around, not hitting you in the face. And those aren't cheap either. So putting a dot on a pistol really isn't cheap. If you want a dot that'll last and hold up to a higher caliber.
That's why I don't have any red dots on my guns. I'm afraid I'll like it, and it'll cost me about $2,000 to get them on all my guns.
Yeah, you're really going to like it when your eyes go. You're really going to like. I love it.
Yeah.
But it's Each gun is expensive. Yeah.
And then you got to get all your either get your slides milled or get new slides too if your your guns aren't cut for them and all that nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just shoot by sense of smell with a pistol.
Yeah. Just lock it onto your right hip and then use your hips to point it.
That's right. I'm like that pinball wizard in the Who song, man. I just play by sense of smell.
That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure shoots a mean pistol.
That's one I never got around to. I have the music. I was gonna do me young with the mullet, and he's got chains right here. So he's got the suit I always wear, and he has these 3 chains, and it was gonna show me shooting it while the music's going, and then it goes to the older one. Okay, I'm older now, and then it goes to grandpa. Okay. And the music is a Johnny Cash style version of Pinball Wizard, and I never got around to doing that video.
Well, this is your second channel, so why don't you get cracking?
I will, but I was going to shoot it with the, I'll be looking over here shooting, it was hilarious. I have pictures of footage. I have the music. I just never did the video. It was going to be a goofball video, of course.
Can I make a suggestion? When you get done editing your videos on your phone,
Yeah.
put them on a computer or something and save them so YouTube can't delete them forever.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I know you got. Do you have a regular laptop or do you just have Chromebooks?
I found that out. No, I use my phone for everything. So
Right.
it just goes
What do you
boom right
use
on
like
you.
up on Gun Cleaver?
I have the newest 50, I think, are on Odyssey. But now I'm Uncle Jim too. So now I'm going to do another account to save these videos. And then I have my oldest videos on Zip Drive when we all heard YouTube was going to get on our case about 5 years ago. So I do have Silence of the Lambs. Okay. I might have Bubble Boy. So there's that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got all mine saved on my laptop, and then I guess if this hard drive craps out, I lose them all.
Yeah.
But having a backup drive would be the way to go.
That's
Yeah,
so much of my crap ain't even worth rewatching.
Sure it
I
is.
saved a couple deer videos, and that's about it.
No.
Oh man, you got to get back to the old preacher videos when you were shooting and reloading. Man, those are some of my favorites.
One of my favorite videos was me and my brother shooting those targets of the smile faces, where we were calling it discount dental, and I was shooting the teeth and those smiles with like a rat shot and stuff at point blank. That was funny. I was fixing meth mouth.
I think I remember seeing that one, but I don't remember it that well.
I need to dig that one up and watch it. I mean, I stuck a 22 with rat shot right up to a like a picture of a smile with a big set of teeth, and just blowed the front teeth out of it.
Now, Preacher, I do have doing some preaching when you first visited, and I do have the one where you last visited. So I think both of those are on Odyssey.
So you got shooting the princess or saving the princess or
we
whatever.
we have that. So,
Perfect. That's all we need.
Reloader 762 says for $50 you get a USB 1 terabyte drive on Amazon.
yeah, why don't you guys just zip drive them? I put them on zips. I got them right here.
No, USB external drives. I lose zip drives.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is my old Silence of the Lambs is on here, and Bubble Boy, hopefully
Uh-huh.
they're on here from when we got the scare 5 years ago.
Yeah.
All right, I've got a 70 terabyte camera server that's probably coming out of commission here pretty soon. So
Give it to Uncle Jim.
No, I wouldn't know how
No.
to use it.
just give me some links to who we want to save, and I'll be saving some in the meantime anyway. And I think we can back up YouTube on that thing.
Yeah.
70
Give 'em a-
terabyte, that's big.
Give them a run for their money.
Yeah. Well, if you guys see some old videos on this channel, it's just because I want to throw them back on here so I can put them on Odyssey.
70 terabytes. What is that? 700,000 gigabytes.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of, you put a lot of stuff in there.
See, I wouldn't have a clue. I'm not technical.
It's 62 high def cameras for a month and a half.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah. That is
That's
a lot.
nuts.
Yeah, so I need more space though. So and it's getting old, but everything's fine. I mean,
GGW, that's funny. That's probably how I lost Cranky. Oh.
He saw we didn't put peas and carrots in that enchilada lasagna, and he was out.
Where is Cranky? His wife still not letting him get out at
No,
night?
he was on a channel today.
I think she took his phone away because he's not texting back either.
No,
Yeah,
he wasn't on long though.
Is the printer running? Dang it. No, James. Damn it. I forgot. I work today, buddy. I will fire that up.
Uh-oh, you got something to print for James?
I sure do.
And he's
Let me go
nagging,
fire it up.
and he's nagging you on a live chat? Oh, send him a Valentine's Day card.
Yeah, print one out.
James, bad, no, James. All you have to do is say lollygagging, James. Lollygagger. What's he printing you, James? Put your ears on. All right.
Do what now?
What are you printing them?
Some stuff.
That's it. Let me guess. A wrench? Maybe. What else?
Just some parts he asked me to hook him up with.
Oh! Now he says no rush. Once it's plugged in and running, he says no rush.
No rush.
No rush.
No, James knows me. I have a horrible memory. Now I gotta find out what the IP address is of that Pi. I rebooted my my modem or my router. Let's see.
Oh, that's funny.
So what looks better? Pecker's in?
Oh, no.
Definitely in.
Yeah, Pecker's in. Yep.
I don't know.
It's almost like a little heart. It's almost like a little heart.
No,
Yeah,
Valentine's?
turn it around. Turn it around. I want to see
Your
the other
Valentine's peckers.
way. Now let's see the other way now. I kind of like the X. I don't know. They've been X'd. I don't know.
1.9. Edit shortcut. You have devices that
could
you
sell
rely on
those.
to have. Go ahead.
I said, I bet you could sell those to Biden preacher as crack pipes.
Pecker's out.
Yeah, I kind of like the out.
I'm thinking like I got a matching set here, you know. I need them mounted on my hat, you know, crisscross like something I can't.
I say when you're out in public, just hand it to somebody and say, "Here," and they're like, "What is that?" And
You
then,
know, I told y'all the story about giving them to my home ec teacher and telling her they were an Indian whistle.
yeah, I remember that.
And she blew on them for 10 minutes and never could make them whistle.
Oh yeah.
My two buddies was sitting over there that knew what they were. They were literally blue in the face. They could not. They were low on oxygen, man. They could not catch their breath. And poor Miss Cantrell, she was like, "I can't make it whistle." I'm like, "You got to blow harder." And she
You really gotta want it.
oh, bless her heart, she tried so hard.
Oh, it's so bad.
Oh man. Yeah, we ended that class with, well, some people can blow an Indian whistle and some people can't. Oh man.
Some are just better than others. Center finding tool. I don't need that.
Do you want to get off here and do a little printing and then come back when you're done, or do you want to drag us along with you?
I mean, it's just. I don't know.
He's a
Am I bothering you guys?
No, no.
No, center punch out. No, I don't need that.
He can multitask. All he has to do is find the program or whatever.
I got the old version. I gotta delete it.
Oh, are you?
Date?
Make sure you send James rainbow color.
Yeah, he likes.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's so much work.
Mm.
Cranky better appreciate that Lyman shelf because you have to put in quite a bit of extra work to make it look rainbow colored like that.
Yeah, I feel bad. You got to keep changing the coordinates in there. It must be a pain.
Hmm. All right, so Pat, how is the snake doing?
Tom Brady got fed today, so
Oh, Brady.
What?
Oh, Brady, the snake.
so the little woman came back from Vegas today and stopped at a pet store and got him a rat, and it was in a big box, scurrying around in a big box. And so she opens the snake cage up and just dumps the whole thing with all the litter and crap in there. And then she can't find the rat. So I had to tear up everything around her desk, get a flashlight out, make sure the little rat wasn't there. And of course, Tom Brady pops his head out. It's like feeding time. I smell a little fucker. And he's looking around, and there's just a big pile of hay over in the corner. And he knows there's a rat in there somewhere, but he can't find it. I can't find it. Nobody can find it. And we're thinking, you know what? The damn parrots, pet rats, they're going to breed with this white one. And I don't know what we're going to end up with running around the kitchen. So anyway, we found him. He was in the cage, and he got him.
Oh, poor bastard. Poor little rat.
You know, I can feel sorry for a lot of things, but I'm never going to feel sorry for a rat. I shot one in the ass just the other night, and little fucker didn't make a noise. It's like, thank you, sir. May I have another? But nah. So Tom Brady's fat and happy right now. He's going to go sleep for 4 days now.
That's awesome. Tom Brady.
That killed me, man.
You know, Mig has been giving us counts on how many mice he catches. He should just ship them to you, frozen.
You know, speaking of snakes, my son met Jake the Snake Roberts, the wrestler, here a few months ago. And that was he took a picture of him and sent it to me, and I said something smart. And he said it to Jake the Snake Roberts, and he said, "Tell your dad I'll kick his ass," or something like that. Back to me.
Yeah, Jake the Snake has to be getting up there in age.
He was on oxygen, dude. He looked rough.
Oh,
He looked rough.
you remember the guy? I love this guy. I almost want to do a video copying him. He wasn't doing very. What was his first one? Anyway, he went to the and he became this character, and he had a little white sock that talked that he pulled out of his pants. He was the one that went off the cage and hit the table, and everyone went, "Oh my God, he's dead." And then they got back on with the Undertaker, and they went through the cage, and he fell on his back. That was unrehearsed, and they thought for sure he was dead. And he gets up and he does it over and over. This guy has a death wish, and I'm trying to think of his name. You guys on that side,
Randy Savage.
he's famous for that cage jump. But
No, Savage had the cream, not the puppet. He was like, cream
no.
rises to the top. If you've never seen that clip,
Yeah.
just
Oh yeah, brother.
Savage cream.
Mick Foley.
Mick Foley.
Mick Foley, yeah.
Baby. Anyway, he got this character, and he made it. You know, he was the favorite. And I started watching. I don't watch professional wrestling, and I started watching it because of him and his character and his little puppet sock he pulls out of his pants. The guy's awesome. I want to do a video like him. Oh, he's hilarious. And he was the guy that put it on the line more than anyone else in wrestling. I mean, that guy just loved. He used to jump on top of tacks. You know, his back land on tacks. He'd have tacks sticking all over him, and he'd roll around in it. I mean, the guy just, yeah. All right. How could you not like this guy? Yeah. Sacco. Yeah, the sock was named Sacco. Yes. Yes. Anyway, go look up Mick Foley on YouTube. All right. And Sacco. Yeah. Nothing better than that. So. And that's what all the professional wrestling is the characters. But he was the best, I think. So.
Yeah, wrestling was good back in the day.
Yeah.
We used to watch WCW before. I mean, there was WWF, which was nationwide, but then there was like this regional stuff coming out of Atlanta back in the 80s. And they actually wrestled here pretty close to us, and a bunch of them came out here, and we went and watched them. And
Yeah.
they had a grease pole match, had a $100 bill taped on top of a pole that was covered in grease. And I mean, like 5 times in the match, somebody would get 2 inches from that $100 bill, and the guy would come back from death and grab him by the back of the pants and pull him off. And they would fight for another 10 minutes. And then the other guy would get almost to the top of the grease pole and fixing to grab the $100 bill, and somebody would come running out of the back room and knock him off the pole. This went on for an hour. It's great. It was great. It was the highlight of my childhood.
Yeah. Yeah, his character's name is Mankind. Mankind, but he's Mick Foley. You guys got to check him out.
That was that night I watched them. It was the Missing Link and the Fabulous Freebirds, and somebody, can't remember who all was there. I don't know. It was great back in the day. $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Andre the Giant.
Yeah, he was a big dude.
That guy was a cool dude if you watched his interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever see him holding like a Budweiser, and it looks like
Yeah.
a little tiny can in his
Yeah,
hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a little tomato paste can.
Yeah.
The Joe Rogan podcast, they interviewed Jake the Snake Roberts about talking about wrestling with Andre the Giant. And he said the guy couldn't crap in a normal toilet. The toilet couldn't handle an Andre the Giant turd. So when he would go in a motel room, he would just turn the water on in the tub
The bathtub.
and just hang his butt over the edge of the bathtub and crap in there and let the shower run all night to wash it down.
Mm-hmm. He didn't have a choice.
Oh, he said he would drink like 2 cases of beer in between the motel and where he was going to wrestle. 2 cases. And it was
Yeah,
nothing.
he would, when he went out, he would do that and then top it off with Jack Daniels and a couple bottles of wine.
Yeah, I remember Jake the Snake telling some story about Andre the Giant farting on him in a wrestling match. And he was like, dude, it was the absolute worst fart. When he farted on you, he said he was laughing. Andre the Giant was wrestling and farting on a guy and laughing at the same time.
Yeah,
he said it would kill you. Can you imagine being inches from Andre's butt and him farting on you?
And he did not like Macho Man Savage, so he really gave him a beating. He gave him a beating. He did not like that guy at all. And Mick Foley, his first character was Cactus Jack.
Yeah.
And the WWE wasn't going for that. And then he became Mankind, and the rest is history.
Yep.
But yeah, Andre was awesome. You know, he got sick and tired of people asking what his shoe size was and all the big stuff. But if you got down to it and just talked to him normally, quit talking about his size, awesome dude. Awesome dude.
Well, fellas, I'm going to jump off here. It's getting close to 10 o'clock, and I got to get up early in the morning.
Okay.
Pritchard, it's good seeing you.
Yep. Real good seeing you.
You guys have a good night.
Thanks, you. Thanks.
All right. We need a ham bone chicken, though.
Yeah, I got a couple chunks of ham left in the fridge. I may do a chicken on the ham video.
All right. All right. Good night, preacher. Mig. Bad.
And Kenny, it's not my snake. And besides, I think the parrots could take it easy, at least right now.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think of the Andy Kaufman incident. Oh, who slammed him? Yeah, that was funny. He had everyone just hating on him. Oh, that was so good.
Was it Roddy Piper that did that to him?
I don't know. They had the two of them together on a talk show, and then he slammed them again on TV. Oh, I forgot about that. I don't watch wrestling, but I know of all these things because it was big news, you know. Andy Kaufman, he was something else. JH is still in the house. Jerry Lawler. Sounds like 762's a wrestling guy. And Mig. Mig is a closet professional wrestler guy. Yeah, it's on YouTube. I was binging on all these characters. They popped up on the side, and then I started watching. And then I had nothing but professional wrestling on the pop-ups. That's why you don't click on stuff, people. Oh, yeah.
You're muted, Kurt.
I sure am. I was gonna say I remember watching wrestling when it was Ric Flair and Sting and Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, all them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot when it used to be under WWF. Once they went to WWE, a lot of stuff changed. It wasn't the same anymore.
Yeah.
I never
remember-
got into wrestling. We had roller derby.
Oh yeah.
Roller
Yes. That used to be on TV all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
LA
they used to
Thunderbirds,
body
Olympic
slam each other on
Auditorium.
the ground, you know. Those girls were tough.
Do you guys remember when Randy Savage died
Uh huh.
in that car wreck? I
Yeah.
was driving to work one day, and the rock station I listened to, the DJs were talking about it, and I'm sitting there driving to work, and they said he had a heart attack and then ran his car into a tree or whatnot,
Right.
and they were imitating him at the time of the accident. They were like, "Oh, watch out for that tree, brother!" Like, dude, they were just all kinds of crap like that, and
Yeah.
I was rolling laughing at like 6 in the morning on the way to work listening to that. I'll never forget it. God, those guys were funny.
I forgot all about roller derby. I watched that as a kid all the
Oh
time.
yeah, I used to love, man. Those girls. I think if I would have joined, it would have beat the crap out of me. Run me over.
Yeah, and they go skidding along that hardwood track. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man. They were body slamming each other. I mean, they were tough bras.
Yep. What happened to the good old days where roller derby was on TV?
I know.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, they got bumped off by Queer Eye for a Straight Guy
I mean,
and RuPaul's Drag Race.
I do like some of the technology, not fully into it much, but I wish those days would never have left. It would have stayed here because I enjoyed this time. I think I had a blast. You know, but time changes, and
I'm trying to remember that song.
you know,
Well, what kind of beer did you have, Pat?
I had an 805. You think I ought to fire off that cannon again?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right. We'll give that another go. It's right there.
Oh no, right at the street?
Yes.
Oh, I hear the sirens coming now.
No, it's been an hour.
All right, just for YouTube, this is a sane and safe kid's toy. That's not gunpowder, all right?
I don't know about sane anymore.
Oh, yeah, we played with them all the time. The coffee cans, oh, that was awesome.
My wife just texted me. I was wondering how long it would take you to figure out you were muted.
does she ever comment on the side chat or no? She's just in the background.
No, she's a chicken.
Oh, I got to pass this on. Tin Man, I got to thank you. You know, I finally got a brass tumbler. No more
Yes.
shaking the pins out of 9mm one at a time.
That's right.
Hold on. Let me look. Oh yeah.
That's how it's done, baby. Separate your pins in the water.
So do you add water to the bottom part so that your cases are submerged as you're spinning them around?
No.
That's how you make sure to get all the pins out. Otherwise,
Yeah, just dump
can
your wet
stick.
tumbler, even dirty water. Just dump it in there. It's much faster.
Yep.
Spin them out. Just drain the water without the pins coming out because they'll stay in the corner. And then put fresh water, spin them. And then I like a little spray wax on the last coat and spin them.
so if you don't have them underwater, your pins can stick to like the inside of the case. You know what I mean? And they're kind of hard to shake out. But if you have them fully submerged, that surface tension's gone. They fall out.
Yeah, just dump your tumbler in there, and so they're in water, and spin it slow so they don't come out the side.
Or you get suds overflowing over the side of the over the side of the tumbler
No,
from the
yeah,
soap.
use the garden hose and do it outside. You know, that's quickie. That's the quickest way to do it. It's so easy. It's so easy.
Yeah, those are a lifesaver. Tapping
I
your
am
cases
full
together.
now. You know, with the big Martini Henrys, one at a time was no big deal. You're doing 100, no big deal.
Yeah.
You do it, 1,000 pieces of 9mm, it got old.
Yep.
Yeah,
I know.
I run 2 tumblers, and I'm spinning one out while the other one's running, and back and forth. Throw the pins right back in, and do it again.
I remember when I first started wet tumbling and using them pins and stuff, I would sit on my garage floor and tap all the pins out of the cases. I'm like, this is bullshit. This is not any faster.
No, you work harder. Work
Yeah.
smarter, not harder. The spinners are the way to go in the water.
And yeah, what are they, 40, $50 or something?
Not
Best
even
money
that.
you'll spend.
I think my Frankfurt Arsenal was on sale for like 35, and that's the most expensive one. So
Yeah, I got the one with that came with the alignment, like a sifting tray, and it has 2 trays. It does a lot of the pins do go to the bottom. But you shake it, but you still get a few cases with the pins inside. You still gotta shake them out. They really don't come. Well,
Yeah,
it does go to the bottom.
if you do it in water and change your rinses, then you go to a clean rinse and keep spinning them. You won't have pins in your brass.
No, if they're underwater, they'll fall right out.
And you don't need to strain them because they'll stay in the corner when you drain the thing down.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
And then you just pour it back in the container and tumble some more.
What I need is a utility sink in the basement because squatting in the shower and doing all that really hurts your back.
You
No,
have a utility
garden
sink in
hose.
the basement.
No, it's full of piss water.
Just water.
No, you have to use a garden hose outside. It's so much quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, utility sink would be easy. I mean, yeah, that's just me though.
No, garden hose is way easier because you're spinning, squirting it, draining it, squirting it. It's right there.
You
Well,
can
when
make
it's 10
one
degrees
if you
out.
want outside, you know.
When it's 10 degrees out, you do your breaths in warmer weather. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say, oh yeah, stuff for the warmer. That's what I do. I tend to hang out to all the brass for the warmer weather. If I really do need it, then I'll do it inside. But yeah, warmer weather, I make all the mess I want outside.
Yeah, Johnny, I had several videos. They're all gone now, but it makes it so easy. Get a spinner, the RCBS, the Frankfurt Arsenal, and I think Lyman makes one, but you got to have
Dylan makes one too.
It's got the lid and it's got the basket that spins. And then submerge it in water. There's usually a water line. And just spin it slow this way and that way, and your pins will all come out, and your brass will be nice and shiny.
Yeah, it's life changing for sure.
It's way faster, and you never have dirty fingers from reloading ever again.
Plastic handle tumblers suck.
I don't know, man.
Mine works.
I've had mine for years now. So
Yeah.
I have the old Dylan with the metal thing, but it doesn't have a lid. You know, the huge Dylan one?
Yeah, the big square one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's up in a shelf. You know, that's not getting used.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Frankfurt. It's nice, but the RCBS looks nice too.
Yep. I'm happy for you, Pat.
I'm happy to.
Yeah.
Just want to say thank you.
Yep.
You know, that pushed me over the edge. I thought of you when I was sitting there tapping out the 9mm cases one at a time at 3 a.m. Because I'd get home and I'd run a batch and it'd get done 1 or 2 a.m.
And then on your last rinse, when you're spinning, spray some wash and wax on top of the water, and it'll get on your brass and preserve it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you sit there tapping all them pins out. You're thinking, F this.
Yeah. It doesn't take much if you use some wash and wax at the end, and it'll stay on your brass so it doesn't get all icky 10 years down the road. And
Mhm.
it won't harm anything. It won't do anything to your powder or anything.
I can't wait till summertime and that heater behind me doesn't turn on anymore.
Yeah, but that's how you dry your brass. Go set it on top of there.
I can't set it on top of there. It's attached to my ceiling.
Oh,
Oh,
No, man, I use a food dehydrator to dry my brass.
yeah. See, that to me, I don't need that. I just set it. I have brass on top of my furnace right now.
Yeah, if you get a big old school boiler, that would work really well. But I got a freaking wall mounted one. It's tiny.
I spent half a weekend looking for the shoe dryer pedestal for my gas dryer.
Oh yeah,
Couldn't find the thing, and I got one in my eBay cart for $35. So I think I'm gonna get one of those and just throw them in the tumble dryer and don't say nothing.
yep.
See how long I can get away with that for.
Yeah. No, just set your brass in the sun in the summer and on the furnace in the winter. It's so easy. Come back the next morning, they're all done.
Just don't get impatient because if you put a primer in a wet primer pocket, you're gonna get a squib.
Or powder, yeah. Just wait till the next morning. What's the hurry? Yeah. Ugh.
Let's see, what was I gonna do today? Oh, my 10 millimeter brass came in the mail.
Yep, I saw that.
Mm-hmm. 1,000 pieces, man. There's nothing like brand new brass either.
yeah.
It'll never be that
Starline?
clean again. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, with the website, a lot of stuff's on back order.
See, the thing with Starline's back order, it'll be shipped in 1 day.
Uh-huh.
Like I back ordered that 10 millimeter brass. It was shipped the next day, and then 2 days after that, it was on my doorstep.
Yeah.
So I mean, if it just because it says it's on back order doesn't mean it's going to be a month or something. Usually it's about a week.
There's a lot of them that they took the order section off. You can't even order it. You can't even
Yeah,
add
like
it if
yep,
you wanted to. And
yep.
that's
But I
what
mean,
I'm
if you keep
looking for it, and I can't do it.
if you keep an eye on it, it'll change.
Yeah.
Like the 10 millimeter went away for about 2 weeks, and then you were able to back order it again.
Yeah.
Like right now, their 308 brass is gone, but that'll come back. Just got to keep an eye on it.
Right.
But yeah, they ship super quick.
Yeah, I need 350 legend brass.
And it was cheap. It was 20 cents a piece for 10 millimeter brand new. I mean, that's what they charge for used brass right now.
Right.
So I'm
Yeah.
happy.
I'll buy Starline when I run out, but
Yeah,
I don't know how thick it is, but
that's what I was thinking about too. It's like you were having issues with your chamber and your different brass thicknesses, and I'm like, well, I don't know if Starline's thick or thin or what end of the spectrum it's on, but at least they're all the same.
Yeah.
yeah, it's got to be as thick as some of the Federal I had issues with. But
I have a ball micrometer. I can tell you how thick it is if you want.
all right,
Give me a
but
second.
I'm hoping the Lee will iron it out. The Lee carbide ring thingy.
It should.
Yeah, because I'm using Finland dies and they don't have that. So
The good thing is now you gotta size your bullet also now.
Well, I mean, you got to do what you got to do in order to get at the chamber.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be that much of an issue. Even if it's a half a thou, it's going to be fine.
Uh-huh.
I just want them not to be sticky. Every once in a while it's frustrating. You get so many good ones and you get some bad ones, and so hey, Michael Dunn.
Ooh, shit.
All right. Oh, I haven't used this thing in a while.
Is yours digital or analog?
Analog.
Yeah, I know. I have one on my bench, and I got to figure out how to use it again.
Yeah, I haven't used it on my chronometer in so many years. I used to use a dial caliper. I'm gonna have to look up a YouTube video how to use it. I used to do it so easily, Now forget about it.
I'm getting 11,000s.
Okay.
Between 11 and 12.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be okay because the ones I had problems with were like 12 plus. That's good. It's good.
It's hard to hold it all at the same time.
Yeah, try it with calipers. It's even
Yeah.
harder.
Yep, about 11,000s.
All right, you should be good to go.
And GGW, no, not yet. I did walk into my local gun store the other day, and I look in their case every week. I stop on Thursdays before I go into work, and he's a Springfield dealer. So if he gets new ones, I'm going to know about it. I know what he's got in his cabinet. Well, he had a new 1911 that was a Springfield, and it was the TRP, which is like the higher end one. It was all black with the green G10 grips, and I was like, yes, that's not what I want, but if it's 10 millimeter, I'll take it.
Uh-huh.
I walk up and I squat down and I look at the indicator on the barrel hood, 9 millimeter. I said, son of a bitch.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
No, lucky you.
nope. I got really excited though.
It'll show up eventually.
It would have been, and see, I don't know if I would have bought it though, even if it was 10 millimeter, because they put those red dots on it, and I just think a red dot on 1911 is silly. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, did it already have the red dot or just
Yes.
the plate? Oh, well,
Red
you can
dot.
put the plate back. The plate should be in the box.
Yeah,
The cover.
I don't
But
know.
you got a little line around it,
Yeah, I want old school. Give me the iron sights for a 1911.
Midway had one Dan Wesson 6-inch long slide. I was going to show you,
Ooh,
but you wouldn't have liked the price.
2400.
Something like that, 20
Yeah.
something. And I'm like, man, that's a couple of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it was nice. It was nice. It checkered fronts to everything. Yeah. 6-inch.
see, that would be sweet having a 6-inch.
Oh, yeah.
And Springfield makes a TRP that's a 6-inch too.
Yeah. Yeah. I do like the 6-inch barrel with the 10.
Mm-hmm.
Nice soft shooting.
Uncle John, yeah, I'd stop him if I work second shift, so I leave my house at 2:00. I don't get there until about 2:45. So yeah, still looking, but I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait and get what I want. And if I don't have one for 6 months, well, that is what it is. I got everything else I need. Just need the gun. That's a bitch.
I know.
No, it's usually the other way around because I don't know about you guys, but here in California, it's not like you can bebop down to the store and buy ammo anyway. So, usually you buy the gun and it's like a set of dies, some brass, get the right powder for it, and get it all lined up, and that's 3 or 4 months.
Yep.
Hmm.
That's how 308 was.
Yep. That's why I hate gun shopping with a little woman. It's going to be something new and interesting, I promise.
She likes the weird shit.
Well, she doesn't care because it's not. So,
Hey, Chico, appreciate that, man.
oh,
Chico wise.
Mig, bring her down, man.
Yeah.
That would actually be a pretty fun weekend. Hanging out with Mig, loading some 10 millimeter.
Yep. Mig's got a nice 10 millimeter.
Yep. I do. Like I shot it at your place, and then Taco has the same one too.
Yep.
Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna go grab another beer.
All right.
I saw they also had one Ivor Johnson 6-inch 1911, $700, brand new. But who the hell makes Ivor Johnson? You know.
So with Ivor Johnson's, they mill the feed ramp into the frame. It's the feed ramp is not on the barrel,
Yeah.
so that's a no go.
Yeah, it said cast frame and forward slide.
It's
Yeah,
made,
you want a supported chamber.
right. And they're made in the Philippines. I've done some research on them, but they are like really adamant about not shooting reloads in their guns. I know most manufacturers will say that,
Right.
but dude, it's like right in their description when you look at their website, like no reloads.
Yeah. In
So
other words, unsupported chamber. Sorry,
that's what it
people.
sounds like to me. Yep.
Yeah.
I was looking at one that had polygonal rifling. It wasn't a Glock. I can't remember what it was. What was it?
M&P? No,
Mm,
it's not the Springfield.
no, I want to say it was a goofy 1911, like the
Oh, a 1911 with.
I don't know. Yeah,
Hmm.
it was a weird manufacturer though, like STI or Ivor Johnson, one of those. It said
STI.
polygonal rifling. I'm like, why the hell would you want that?
Yeah, STI isn't weird. They're good.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's like not a super typical one.
Yeah.
But not a big name, I guess. And maybe it wasn't even a 1911. Maybe it was like a replacement barrel for a 1911 made by a separate company. But anyways, yeah, it had polygonal rifling. I was like, huh. I thought only Glock did that, but apparently not.
Well, you get more feet per second, but
Yeah, I'm not knocking it, but I just HK. It might have been an HK. Yep.
yeah, there's an option.
Mm-hmm. Measure several cases. Yeah, I got 3 sitting here, Trid. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Good night, Pam. Have a good one. We're probably all gonna bail soon anyway.
Night, Pam. Oh,
Have a
we're not
good
bailing soon. Meg, did you hear that? Meg, hop on.
Give him a hard time, Pam. Yeah, I'm curious to see if my rejects go through the Lee crimp die, factory crimp, and see if they iron out. If not, same boat.
Yeah.
Did you order factory crimp die yet, or are you waiting?
It's at the post office right now.
Okay.
I gotta pick it up Monday.
Yeah, try to put one together using that die, and then put a bullet. Pull the bullet out and measure the bullet to see what you're getting.
I did. After one that was bulge, it stayed the same size, believe it or not. But yeah, I'm gonna do all that.
Yeah, just a curiosity. I know with me with the 9mm, it was really shrinking down quite a bit. And,
well, it depends on how hard your bullets are. These are for 10, so they're harder. But, I have some reject loaded bullets, and I'm going to stick them right through that die and see if it changes anything. Then I'll know.
I think it will.
Yeah, then when I pulled the bullet, you saw that it had like a shoulder on the cast bullet itself, and I measured underneath it.
Where it ended at the glass. That's why I took them out of 44.
Yeah, so don't forget that.
I took those rings right out of there because, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chico, I'm glad you reminded me of that, Chico, because I'm gonna ask Pat where he got that slide, because I looked at Palmetto State Armory and I couldn't find the one that he had.
Yeah,
Pat just got those from PSA.
Yeah,
Yeah, I couldn't find them on their website.
And so the whole slide complete was like $100 and something. 100.
109.
$109. I think it was something like that.
That's 109.
Okay, 109. Then he said with the cut it costs, what did he say? $30 more?
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
What is he shooting his cannon now? Chico, talk to Pat. He really, it's nice looking too. Nice sights.
Mhm. And yeah, all you got to buy is your barrel and your recoil spring, and you got a complete upper slide.
Yep. So you missed it. You can scroll back to when Pat comes on the chat, and he shows the airsoft gun slide.
Mm-hmm.
Not like I need any more heat on my ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tread heard PSA was building a primer facility. Is that the same primer facility that's gonna open up in Texarkana? Okay, Pat.
All right. Chico was asking about the PSA slide. Don't show, but talk about it.
I couldn't find them on their website.
No, you can't. You gotta look up by name. I keep getting them confused. It's a Viper, right? Or some
Dagger?
Dagger. I'm sorry, Dagger. So just look in their search bar for Dagger slide.
And it's a Glock 19, same thing.
It's a Glock 19.
Oh, okay.
They have them cut and uncut for dot.
And with night sights, without night sights, all sorts of stuff.
So a
So-
PSA Dagger is literally a Glock 19.
It's a Glock 19 slide that's got serrations front and back, the corner cuts, the bullnose thingy, and all the stuff that you'd get done. And they're fine. So I got 4 of the flat dark earth Cerakoted ones, and they're all perfect. I mean, just perfect. So
Wow.
Blue Healer. Where's Blue Healer?
You guys are trying to cost me a lot of money.
So Chico's asking, perfect. That's all I got to say is versus some of the stuff I bought on eBay that wasn't even finished machined for $180. These are ready to put on. They
Have
need
you-
a barrel and a spring.
Have you run one yet?
Probably tomorrow, maybe.
Okay.
Actually,
You
they have one.
put one on and rack it and all that good stuff to make sure it functioned correctly.
No, I do not have a Glock 19 completed today, but I will tomorrow.
Okay.
They have
Good night, Bisley.
yeah, Dagger complete side assembly with carry cut is $119.99.
Oh, it was 109 a week ago, so 119 now, huh?
Yeah,
You bet.
119.
You bastard. I just told myself no
Yeah,
more
the
buying stuff.
FPE is
I don't need a Glock
$119.
19.
Well, you know what's bad? I was thinking about the redoing the back porch. I'm done. I did my 1,000 rounds of 9mm, and I decided tonight no more 9mm for right now. I got plenty, so I was going to set up a 3D printer, and I started thinking about what kind of those little steel rails and locking block am I going to need now, and
I'll let you know.
that's going to
you-
cost me.
Did
So
you figure
it's
it
all-
out?
Yeah, there's I found one site, 2A something or other, and
Mhm.
it was $19 for the rails. And
That's
then
cheap.
Then on AIM Surplus, they've got the locking block in TIN for $19.
Wow. I think my rails were like 36, and it was from a company called Riptide Rails.
Let her
There's another one too. I forget. Damn it.
Yes,
What?
Chief, those are the prices now that I'm seeing.
Okay,
Um,
but are you sure they've got like 2 models? They've got like the carry cut and then the regular cut,
Let me go back to it.
and then with suppressor sights, regular
Yeah,
sights.
this was a carry cut. Which one you have?
I think it's okay.
What's the
I
difference?
don't know. It's 109.
It's the
That's
same
what I
carry-
remember.
Yeah, Kerry cut. It's for 119.
And even at 119,
And that's a complete slide with all the parts kit and everything but the barrel in it.
but the
Everything-
barrel and the
Right.
field spring.
Wow.
If you want it with the barrel, it's actually 229 with
Yee.
the barrel.
Right.
100,
So,
120
like I
bucks
said,
for a barrel. Ouch.
yeah, aim surplus with a tight throat and $10 for a spring.
Yep.
$60.
Yep.
Well, Chico said he bought some Foxtrot mics when they were blowing them out on sale at Primary, so that's good. I want feedback, Chico, on those Glock barrels.
Yep. I wish I would have got them FM barrels for mine, but live and you learn. Whatever. It's a range toy, anyways. Who cares?
Have you plunk tested anything in them, Chico? Make sure they're not picky.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we want to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to say my bear slide was like 120, and your upper parts kit is normally like 60, 70 or something like that. So
Yeah.
that's a damn good deal.
So I got 4. I almost got 5, but Bank of America rejected my credit card as this being a funky purchase. And it,
Bastards. Is that the one that Tahoe kept scamming to get the rewards points to get him to buy him a gun? Was it Bank of America?
So, yeah. I think so. And he's in the video with him on the phone, and he has this look on his face like, because you're anti-gun, what's the reason? And then he looks over at the camera like, oh.
Bass Pro Shop, they used to use Bank of America. Then I guess, as I said, they're not pro-gun, so they do the firearms. So now they got Capital One now.
Yep.
For their card. They dumped Bank of America.
Yeah, I don't mess with Bank of America. I do Chase and then Synchrony, I think.
Yeah, Synchrony, yeah.
Yep.
now, Chase is worse.
Oh, I bought a gun on a Chase card.
Yeah, but your gun store didn't have a Chase bank account, I promise you. They,
Probably not.
Yeah, they will not do business with gun stores.
Actually, no, you're right. My Chase card was my Amazon card. You're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I even purchased a firearm with PayPal. You know, I can't. Well, now PayPal Bank is actually through Synchrony, and I did a purchase firearm with no problem.
Yep.
Stick it to the man.
I'm trying to remember. I got a card through Shields, and I can't remember who takes care of them. Yeah, I've got like 2 store cards. I don't really do credit cards. I don't have balances on them or anything, but I think the 2 that I do have are Amazon and Shields. I can't stand when you got a balance on a credit card. I'm thinking like every other day. It's like, when's that due? When's that due? I hope I'm not late. I hope I'm not late. Yeah, it drives me nuts. I don't use them.
Well, just pay them off every month. You're good.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Well, I don't believe it in it anymore. I mean, I had credit cards when I was a kid, and it was a bad idea.
Yep.
So I've got a checking account. I got an amount of money I can spend, and that's it.
I think we've all been there as kids, man. Get your first credit card, max that bitch out.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
So I'm happy right now. I don't know anybody except the little woman in there, and the car's paid off now. No monthly nothing except for except for what I'm responsible for, which is most of it. But that's okay. You know, it's not like some weasel. And every time I see one of these, well, that's the big thing in IT too. Even in corporate IT, especially, they want to sign you up for the monthly support fee or something. It's like screw that. You know, I bought your shit. That's it.
Yeah.
And I'm not even
Not-
going to buy it from you. I'm going to get it off of eBay. So
yeah, I'm not going to
no,
pay you for
no.
your help, you dicks.
No, you're not going to get a monthly ding off of me. That's why I don't run Cisco. Those
Uh,
bastards won't even talk to you without a support contract.
I do like the cashback cards. Pay them off every month, and you still get cash every time you spend.
See,
Yeah.
Amazon, I think, didn't Amazon used to be 10% cash back? I see now it's 5.
I don't know.
Maybe it's only on certain stuff, but
I
I was
don't
looking at my.
Yeah, mine. I think it is 5%.
I was like, dude, I just dropped $180, and you're going to give me, $9? Really?
Yeah.
Or no? Yeah, $9.
$9 ain't bad. There's
No,
gain
it's
on
not.
your. Yeah.
Yeah, they ended it. Uncle Jim used to be the beneficiary some of the time. I used to get a 5% kickback on eBay PayPal purchases,
Hmm.
and I'd buy high-end IT equipment on PayPal. So once every 3 months, the kickback would come in, and it's like, I'd buy you guys stickers or something with it because it was dirty money. But
Yeah.
I think that's how I got my engine mold.
yeah, that's probably right.
Oh, love the engine mold, baby. Oh, that video's probably gone. That was a good video. Damn it.
Yep. The
Maybe it's
Tinjin.
Maybe it's on Odyssey. I got to put that one back up.
That was a good one. Pewter Hontus.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, come on, YouTube. I'm casting Indians. I'm not casting bullets. Yeah, I love that. That was so fun.
All right. So this last time, I gotta be honest with you guys. It was I'm picking on Kenny. He should get his package tomorrow or
Uh-huh.
Monday. He's getting a Sartorius scale.
No,
Nice.
no.
Yes. Only this was it. So I usually search Sartorius newest listed, and it was like Friday night at 8 p.m. Some guy posted up a brand new Sartorius scale that had an L error on it. And the L error means you didn't put the fucking pan on it when you turned it on, and the tear weight is below 0. That's all that's wrong with it. It's brand new. It was 100. Ooh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
he's here. He won't come on.
So,
Kenny, you have to come on. Come on. You won't come on.
Kenny, we want you to prove to us that it doesn't matter if you're off by 0.02 of a grain on a powder charge.
No, I want Kenny with the lab suit, chain smoking, going, I can't handle this. I can't take it.
The
That
frazzled scientist. Yes.
I think I have that video on Odyssey still. Yeah. That's new enough.
I remember Pat's comment on that video. Hey, Jim, how much does your fingerprint weigh?
Oh, it'll drive you crazy. Pat likes to torment. Now it's Eagle Eye's turn.
It's Eagle Eye's turn. Well, I was gonna pick on Tin Man next, but I thought this particular scale is the kind of the same setup. It's top loader like all the pro long distance shooters use and stuff with the auto dropper and stuff. So it's top loader setup. It doesn't have the sliding doors like yours does. It's got a hole in the top of it for it. And oh yeah, it's gonna be fun for him. I'm probably gonna ruin him with this thing.
Oh, yeah.
What do you put? My stupid.
Well, he's got a good excuse, I think, for not coming on.
He's picking up liquid dog shit. Please tell me it was on the tile and not the carpet.
Oh, that's got to be nasty. Oh, that's got to be nasty.
Walter got me with that once. Yep, 4 a.m, getting up to go to work. You feel the warmth between your toes. I was pissed.
Walter. Oh,
Well,
man.
it was our fault. We gave him some different treats that we had never given him before, and he tried to make it, but about halfway there, he's like, "Oh, I can't do it," and he just dropped one right in the middle of the floor.
Well, he let you know. I don't like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the last delectable bisque we ever gave him.
He was saying, get something else. Yeah.
Yeah, Kenny said it was on his rug.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope you have a carpet cleaner.
And I hope you don't have a Roomba, because that'll just smear it in.
Yeah, I've seen where people use those and they didn't know about it, and it's just wife and dog crap all over their house because they let it fly. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there. Sorry, Kenny. Actually, you know me, I would make a video out of that. The German Shepherd, that would be, I'd be like, oh, awesome, video.
Complete with the dry heaving noises and everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the family knows I take the opportunity to do a video if something bad happens. Yeah. And they're like, no, get the hell out of here. Yeah.
Pat, I got a question. What's the speed limit out front of your house?
25.
Okay, that car that went by about 3 minutes ago was definitely doing about 50.
Yes.
Hey, what
Okay.
happened to the cannon, Pat?
I shot it once. You want me to shoot it again?
Yes.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. I thought he.
Yeah, I wasn't here for that.
Yeah, we didn't hear it, buddy. And just so YouTube knows, this isn't gunpowder. This is a safe and sane cannon,
Calcium carbide.
bitches. Yeah, calcium carbide.
And it comes in the
Barrel.
toothpaste tube.
It's a barrel. It rolls. Isn't that what they used in the things in Breaking Bad?
Yep.
All right.
Look at these idiots. It's a barrel. It rolls.
3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Oh. I'm surprised Popo hasn't showed up yet.
So, did you load a projectile in that, or just a blank?
You can't do a projectile in it. It's just an acetylene explosion.
Damn.
So I got 25 pounds of black powder if you want to shoot projectiles.
I
No.
mean, I wouldn't be against that.
You know what's even better is I've got that damn flare gun I almost set the neighbor's shed on fire with.
I'm surprised your neighbor across the street isn't. Hello, 911.
Oh,
Have a neighbor shooting a cannon right at my house. Yeah.
And then 911 says, a cannon?
And then they come over and it's like, cool, can I shoot it?
This little thing? Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
We're having that.
It's before 9 p.m., so perfectly okay. Better than the mariachi music down the street.
Oh, that's
and
funny.
I think you can loot a liquor store and get away with it also.
So yes, guys, it works. Now the mistake I made though, if you guys get one, I got that miner's grade carbide. It's too coarse, and that carbide is hard as a rock.
Yeah.
So I tried beating on it with a hammer on cement and stuff, and
That takes balls.
so,
Blew the wheels off.
G23 is here. It's a chat. We are back. Back with a vengeance. Why do I have a check mark? Oh, okay.
GoPro batteries are fully charged.
Here, might as well show it off again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes, a classic.
Yep.
Yep.
And do the wheels rotate or are they locked in place?
No, this thing's all cast iron except for the barrel.
Yes.
Uh,
And you know that the top drum in the middle at the top?
That one?
Yeah. Do you know what that reminds me of? Do you remember the boats you put in your bathtub and you light it, and it'll run around the bathtub?
We never had ones we could light. Boy, that would have been fun though.
Oh yeah. Oh, you don't remember that? It ran by heat, and it would have a propeller, or it would blow through a tube or something.
I remember the little. I got one for Zoe too. The baking soda submarines. You remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got her one of those.
But the top thing you pointed at is just like the ones where you light a candle in it, and then you got a little boat that goes around in your bathtub. Hey, kids. Yeah.
I think all that cool stuff went away when you could just buy them a 59-cent Bic lighter and say, "Go to it, kid."
Yeah. Well. And you remember the monkey things. What were those? They give you a bunch of things to grow, and they turn out to be like maggots or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Sea monkeys?
Yeah, the sea monkeys, they turn into little tiny algae thing, whatever. Something in a swamp. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those too. I can't remember what they were like when they grew up though. I think we lost interest by the time that ever happened.
Oh, and then you had the plants that eat flies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Venus
remember that?
flytraps.
oh
they were-
yeah, the thing with the
Yeah, they were hard to grow. You know, you're a kid and you're like, come on, grow some jaws. I want you to eat a fly.
Oh yeah.
I used to poke with the stick and watch it clear.
But yeah, one of those 5% eBay bucks. I got you some X-ray specs, Jim. Remember those?
I have them. We were going to do X-ray night, but I didn't think anyone could. Yeah, I didn't think anyone else would have them. I have them in the package. I saw them the other day. They're in my file cabinet. Yeah.
It's awesome.
I should go wear those right now. Yeah. No, yeah, 60s, 70s, all the toys were cool. I mean, everything was cool.
I think it's great. How much money a 9-year-old kid would pay to see a naked lady, you know?
Yeah,
Nowadays, it's no big deal.
Yeah, those 50-cent pieces glasses were a big disappointment for them. Yeah.
Buddies would be like, "Is those X-ray glasses? Yeah, nice cock."
So bad. Oh yeah. Yeah, I wish we could go back. Everything has to be so safe and sane now to play, a toy.
Yeah.
It just ain't right. There was always danger.
Yeah,
There was always danger.
that's the whole part of the fun, getting injured. You know that.
I was just thinking that on my drive home from work. I called in an order for pizza to pick up on the way home, and it was $48. And I'm like, man, I wish I'd have been born in the 70s or the 60s
Wow.
because this is bullshit.
Is that two pizzas?
Yeah, it was 2 pizzas and cheese
Okay.
sticks.
All right.
Okay. All I got to say is it's all the same shit. Because when gas was $1 a gallon, I was making $4.15 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think I was making $5.15 an hour at my first job, and gas was $3 a gallon.
Ow.
That's a pretty big ratio. Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss the lawn darts. I wish we could even find them at the thrift store, without them, but they'd probably get sued for selling them to you. Those were awesome. We love lawn darts.
Those are all stuck in small animals.
Yeah. 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 Those were good times, baby.
My grandma, my dad's mom had those growing up. So when we were kids, we were like, "What are these? These are awesome!" And yeah, we played with those a lot.
Yep.
Nothing bad ever happened. We still all have 2 eyes and 10 fingers and 10 toes.
Yeah, you got to be an idiot to screw that up. I mean, step to the side for the ring, when they throw it. But no.
I guess they figured if something is going to kill us, it's not going to be lawn darts, because we grew up on a farm. We had cattle, we had huge corn cribs. I mean, we play on the third story of that thing, and the only thing between you and death is some old rotten wood. Oh yeah, yeah. PTO shafts on tractors.
Mhm.
Yeah, stuff wasn't cheaper back then. We had Japan at the time instead of China, but it wasn't so much cheaper. You paid more, you paid for stuff and then you took care of your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing was cheaper.
But I mean, could you work a minimum wage job in the 60s and 70s and own a house?
Well, minimum wage, no, but I don't know. It wasn't that bad. Same with cars. Cars were cheap, three grand.
Mm-hmm.
But
I paid $50 for my first one.
well, I'm talking brand new. I'm talking about like buying a Mustang or something brand new.
Yeah, no, I never. I used it one time. I bought a '72 Cadillac. I think I paid like $60 or something like that for the thing,
That's awesome.
and it was intact.
Yeah. Yeah, most of my cars were like $200, $300.
Yeah, you can't buy a car these days for that kind of
And
money.
they had lots of miles left on them.
Yeah.
Oh, when I
I
was
bought
a
a-
teenager, you'd look and say, okay, it's got 3 good tires on it. And it's going to be another $5 at the Yantas Usato's place. It's got a good battery and it's got a tank of gas, and that's worth $15. And so yeah, I mean, cars were cheap.
Yep, easy to work on and cheap parts too.
Oh yeah.
Alternator,
I
10,
bought a Jeep.
$15.
I think when I was 19, 18, I bought a Jeep Comanche, the little trucks, the compact pickup trucks. I think it was $400. It had a cracked block, so that one went to the junkyard after we blew it up. And then I had a Ford Probe that I paid $700 for, and dude, that thing had over 300,000 miles on it, and it still got 38 miles to the gallon and ran like a top.
Oh, yeah, that was the one you liked. I was trying to think. Yeah, okay.
Dude, that was a good car. Them Probes ran forever. As long as you got the 4-cylinders. 6-cylinders weren't, they didn't have the longevity that the 4-cylinders did. I think what they put in that car, like a 1.8 or 2.0, I can't remember. But man, it ran forever. Little 5-speed. Oh yeah.
And we know why you bought it. It was for the name.
The Probe. I actually welded up a what am I trying to think of? I'm having a brain fart. Brush guard. I put a brush guard on my Ford Probe. It was the coolest looking piece of shit you've ever seen. Full blown cow catcher right on the front of that thing. It was huge, and it had to be really tall because the headlights flipped up out of the hood. Oh yeah, that was a sweet car. I sold it for what I paid for it, and somebody drove it from Iowa to California. He's like, I just need a piece of shit car to get me there. I'm just going to sell it when I get there. I said, this is your ride, man. This is it. Don't know if he ever made it, but
I got my Pontiac G8 GT, the 2009, at work right now, and I was up in the air and I was thinking about you. Underneath the car, there is no rust, none, Not even a flash of red powder. It's just no rust. And I was thinking,
Not even on the nuts and bolts.
no, not on nuts and bolts. It's not like back when I was a kid where you'd have to heat them and you'd have to hit them with the I forget what the name of that spray was we used, but
WD-40 or PB Blaster.
No, it
Yeah,
was
PB
liquid wrench at one point.
yeah,
Yep.
liquid wrench, and you just round out the fucker and have to cut it off and
Round out the
or break it, of course. One way or
Oh,
another.
I've
you
done
can
that.
come off.
It pisses you off.
Yeah,
And that must be nice, man.
but no, a 2009 and just clean as the day came off the truck.
Man. That kills me. I've snapped so many bolts. And what really pisses you off is when it's a bolt that threads into a nut that's welded to your frame. You snap that off. What do you do? Drill it out, then try to use an easy out or something? Oh my God, I hate rust.
Yeah, I bought a few rust buckets in the past and learned my lesson. Rust just isn't worth it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I did. When I worked in a transmission shop, I forgot what it was. I don't know if it was a Ford. Either way, you know how they had those little. For me, it's like more of a metal clip that wedges into the metal, and the bolt goes through it. Well, the bolt, that clip broke, and the whole thing just spun in there. And you have no way to get that bolt out. You have to take the frame down. So I ended up cutting a hole into that chassis of the vehicle, then grabbed to support with a pry bar that little clip and get that sucker out. And we put back
man.
held that clip and zipped the bolt right back in there. You could just throw it. It rusted away, so the thing broke and it just spun around in the frame.
Mm-hmm.
And you have no access. All you know is just a little tiny hole, and you can see the sucker spinning.
Yep. Go ahead.
Worst Mickey Mouse I ever did had a Camaro. What is it? Third generation or whatever, like a
70s,
80s.
80s.
Yeah. So third generation it'd be. Anyway, those bastards put the fuel pump in the gas tank and the center unit on top, and no way to get to it without dropping the rear suspension, everything, exhaust, rear suspension, just to get it. So it cut a fucking porthole in the trunk and
In the trunk. Yep.
yeah, got to that bastard that way.
Grand Prix do that too. Actually, the Grand Prix, I think they actually might have gave you an access port in the trunk, but they siliconed it shut. Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's always a way around it. Yeah.
That wasn't like the old days. I remember my 78 Nova had needed to put a fuel pump on it. It was a mechanical on the side of the block. Right. And I'm going to look at how the hell am I going to get a wrench on this thing? And they put two fucking plugs in the sheet metal so that you could get an extension in there.
Brilliant. Yeah, I wish we still had engineering like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, not anymore.
I will say.
Huh? Go ahead.
I was going to say it. They did my Jeep right, because where you screw the oil filter onto the block, there's a trough underneath, and it runs down. Yeah, and it's got it's got rails, and it has a drip edge in the front of the frame, and nothing underneath it, so you can put an oil pan in there, and it's not a mess. I was like, you guys are awesome.
Finally, somebody thinking, because you're always hitting your axle or something, and it's getting
and then it goes everywhere. You have a big mess.
Yep.
Oh, forget it.
Yep. So get an 05 to 2010 Jeep Grand Cherokee. You will not have that problem.
Well, I told you guys I had a chipmunk in my squirrel cage in my heater in my van, right? And it's a 99, GMC Safari. And I'm like, well, I'll just, take the blower cover off. And I go to look at the blower and it says to maintenance, cut open. So I had to take a razor knife and cut the housing apart just to get just to get the damn motor out. And I'm thinking, how long do you expect this to last? Not only that, you make an opening where a chipmunk can get in there. Oh,
Well, just be happy you didn't have metal blades on that squirrel cage.
yeah.
There was one.
Yeah, it might have just cut it apart and kept running.
It would have. It would have put it through the whole ventilation system.
And now that the cover is off, it's like haven't had a chipmunk in there since. What the hell?
Yeah.
It's too cold for him, I guess.
Yeah, no, there was a friend of mine. It was a Grand Prix. I forgot what year was it, but it was before the clutch fans came along. Before it was straight, you put your hand in, you don't get your fingers removed.
Straight fan blade on motor shaft.
Yeah. So then, for some reason, a cat got into the well of the radiator shroud,
Oh
and it
no.
was cold. Man, all you heard was, whew, and that was it. And they clank, 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 clank. Open the hood. There was body parts everywhere. They got shredded.
No, man.
Man, he had to get the hose, clean that out, and it was cold out too for that crap.
Yeah, I hear you, Kenny. The oil and the gas pumps, the little pumps, those are handy. But then you never get all the metal shavings out the bottom.
Exactly. Everything stays at the bottom. And
Yeah, you got to get the metal out of your oil. Yeah.
Right.
Worst one I had was a 99 Buick Park Avenue. No, it wasn't a Park Avenue. Shit, what was it? The other big Buick that wasn't a Park Avenue. I'm drawing a blank. LeSabre. Yes. I had a 99 Buick LeSabre. And to get the serpentine belt off of that thing, you had to remove a motor mount.
Oh.
They put the motor mount right through the middle of that serpentine belt. I said, "You sons of bitches."
Bastards.
Yeah, that was dumb. and their belt tensioner for the serpentine belt was also where how the coolant flowed into the block on those 3.8 liter V6s. So if your serpentine belt tensioner went out, you had to get this stupid fitting off the top of the tensioner, and they always rusted in there, and you always broke them getting them off. Yeah, they did some dumb shit on that engine that year.
I love dumb engineer stories.
Yeah. all these car manufacturers, they design these things, but they never think of the person who's going to go in there and take the stuff apart.
Oh no, they want you to bring it into the dealership and charge you the money to have them do it because it's too much of a pain in the ass for the average guy to do it.
No, there was one time I hacked up a lady's car. It came in for transmission. I couldn't I struggled so much to get transmission out of there. It was ridiculous. So the well, the around the bell housing with the firewall there, it was a pretty good sized lip, maybe about almost 1.5 inches or so. But the thing was hugging the transmission. So I had to get a big pry bar there, bend the sheet metal little by little to try to get a socket in there. Once I took the transmission out, I went in with a cutter and I cut a big chunk of the whole lip of the firewall all the way off from one end to the other. Okay, the thing was long, so it was cut like a 1/2 inch off. If the transmission went back in, I could be able to put the screws back in. Okay, these things, they drop the bodies on these frames. So they don't think what's going to happen after that.
And now you know that they have no dipstick for the transmission fluid anymore on cars.
Right, no dipstick. Yep, that's got
Really?
Yep.
You can't even check your fluid
Why?
because they figure after the warranty, who cares?
Because some of these transmissions now they're using. Subaru had that design for a long time. Or was it Volkswagen? And when it's pretty much almost sealed, and they use some kind of special gear oil. And then your way to drain it is you had to pull the axles out, and you fill it in through the axle hole. Once it starts draining, you pop your axles in. But there's no way to check the level or nothing. And now that's just coming back out again. Now everybody's jumping. in doing that. And you can't check it.
Yeah.
Okay, Johnny, I have one gripe against the LS motors, and that was with the LS4. When they first came out with that displacement on demand bullshit in about 2004 on them LS4 motors, dude, you burn so much oil just having it shut off half the cylinders for the highway mode. It shut off half the cylinders. It ran off of oil pressure.
Mm.
And when it kicked back into 8 cylinders, it would look like a James Bond smoke screen coming out of your tailpipes if you were on the highway for a little bit. Yeah, that one I had a problem with. They fixed it in like 06. But other than that, LS motors are, dude, they'll run.
Yep, but they will drop valve seats at 250,000 miles, the bastards.
Mm-hmm.
And all your electronics go out.
No, no, I've had a couple of them. I mean, 3 or 4 of them, and they're like the old Dodge Slant 6. The rest of the car will decay around it, but that motor.
Yes.
Yep.
6 cylinders, straight 6s, man, they were awesome engines. Everyone pulled them to put a bigger engine in, but they were
Dude, my old Jeep had that 4-liter straight 6. It was one of the best motors ever made.
Yep, 6s run forever.
That thing will knock like a son of a bitch, and it'll just keep going
They're
until you overheated the block on the 2001s, and there was a weak spot on your cylinder head. It would crack if you overheated your block right where one of the bolts is, and you'd have a shit ton of oil in your or coolant in your oil.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened to me.
They still haven't changed Kenny's truck out. He's got 465 on it. I think we remember it rolling over to 400 on a live chat here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
nuts.
Does the gas gauge work? Does the temperature gauge work? Do all the gauges work still?
When you're riding it down a railroad track, the gauges bounce anyways. Who cares?
I had a Chevy truck. They had a Suburban. In order to check the fuel, did the gauge how it didn't work, or just punch the dashboard, and the gauge will go up every time. For every time you turn the car on, the truck out, you have to bang on the dashboard to see how much gas you have.
Yep, you're right, Johnny. Mine was a pooch. It had absolutely no balls, but it ran.
Because before you used to buy these gauges separately, now you gotta buy like the whole console itself, and now it's all mounted all together, you know.
Mm-hmm. Just do it by mileage. Every time you fill up, just fill it all the way up and go 300 miles.
Yeah.
Nothing works but the odometer. Well,
AC and headlights.
yeah. Oh. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's funny stuff.
That old LeSabre I had too, that had a screwy gas tank on it too. The level, if it got below a half a tank, you'd be going down the road and it would go to E, and then it would go all the way to full. And then
Yeah.
E, and I was like, okay, I got about a half tank now.
They just deserve this little short. It's right in the perfect spot, you know.
Well, the newer ones, like Uncle Jim's Astro and right about that era and Ford, all the gauges are the same stepper motor. And they had a huge batch of rotten ones. And so any of the newer GMs, if you hop on eBay, you'll find the stepper motors for like $6-7. And
Nice.
it's not bad to overhaul a GM Dash. It's reasonably now.
But do you got to pull the dash?
No, just the cluster. So the clusters are meant to come out easy. You got to pull the steering wheel half the time though.
Right.
The cluster comes out easy.
Yeah, you take off your cover and there's like 4 bolts all the way around the
When the
cluster.
whole thing come out, you drop your stupid little 2 screws down
Mhm.
and everything pops one assembly.
Hmm.
That's why I like them better when they're in pieces. You know, okay, y'all want this piece changing, and that was it. But all that changed now, so
Oh, that reminds me. I had to pull the entire dash out of my Grand Prix GXP when I had that thing because it had that the heads up display that bounced your mouse your speedometer off the windshield so you could see it,
mm,
and the stupid spring pulled through the little plastic eyelet that it was hooked through, which happened on damn near all of them. So to get that heads up display unit out, the whole dash had to come out just so you can get that little unit out, drill a hole in it, and then hook the spring in it.
Hmm.
I forgot about that.
mm,
But I mean, you could do it yourself. It wasn't that big of a deal.
mm.
Yeah. Learned a lot buying shitty cars. You taught yourself how to fix stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's hard.
The only time I went to the garage was to get an alignment or get a tire change. About everything else was I did everything.
Mhm.
I did my own motors, transmissions. I did my own front end.
I was just thinking to myself, you don't remember this, Julio. Remember when you used to go buy a spring compressor? Because
Uh-huh.
how damn dangerous those damn things were?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I I actually stopped using the spring compressor. So what I did was I had a long bar, and then I'll use the jack, a real hydraulic jack, stick the bar in an angle this way. Now, as the jack is going down, I'm putting pressure down and I'm bending the spring. Once it gets enough, I can take the spring out and I can put the spring in. And that's how I did it on the floor, or I did it in the shop on the lift the same way with the bar and the jack. And forget about the spring compressors; these are dangerous.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can only do about 2 turns on each side. If you go any more than that, you
Oh yeah, and
got to do them up at the same time.
The way I did it, but it works. You put that big bar as long as you're careful with it, pay attention. I could put
Yeah.
springs all day with just the one bar and jack.
my front end guy showed me that the real trick to it was you just pop the ball joint. So you compress it with a jack stand, pop the ball joint,
Right.
and then let the lower control arm down.
And
Yep.
I never used a ball joint fork. I would just take it, whack it on the knuckle with a hammer,
Mhm.
pops right out.
Oh man, not
With that fork, man, you'd be
not every car.
That's right.
I had to use a pickle fork and a 20-pound sledge on my Grand Prix. I beat on that thing like it owed me money for like an hour in my driveway. Finally, I got the sledge, and one good whack got it right
and
out.
it pops right off, boom, easily. Throw that fork in the garbage.
The rest of my family was in the pool swimming and having a good time. I'm just out there pissed off, just beating the hell out of that control arm. Man.
Yeah, because sometimes that wedge, man, it wedges in there, you ain't get that sucker out. And then it breaks the boot. Yeah, man, it's useless.
Yeah. If you're putting the new one in anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, I did not give a shit.
You use the old one. Now you already damaged it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like about the newer ones. Back in the day, Julio, you remember it'd be ball joints and a set of tie rod ends,
Yeah.
sway bar bushings, and link kit.
Yeah.
And, that was just for 10, 20,000 miles.
Yeah.
You know,
I just sit there pounding on the upper control arm. Remember the actual rivets? Yeah, get a nice sharp chisel, pop those rivets out of there.
yep.
Yeah, that was a dumb design. I hated drilling out them ball joints from the lower control arms.
Yeah.
Me. Yeah, I was about, I don't know, 20 when I was looking to replace my ball joints on one of my cars. I forget which one it was.
Yeah.
The ball joint was $26, right? Or you could buy an entire new control arm with new bushings for the control arm and the ball joint already in it for like $32. It was like $6 more. I'm like, to hell with getting that ball joint out of there. So yeah,
Yeah, for the Ford on the like if you worked at a Mustang, the older Mustang, you must just buy the whole thing because it's cheaper. But on a GM, I always just pop the rivets and
Yeah.
yeah.
The,
Oh,
the
I
time
kept it
savings
real.
versus the extra $6 though, to hell with drilling them rivets out. I'll just put
Yeah.
a whole new control arm on it. Screw it.
Mm.
I remember on the old square bodies, like what was it, 72 on up, square body Chevy trucks.
Hmm.
It was cheaper to get a caliper kit, complete calipers with pads, than it was to buy a set of pads.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was like $18 for a set of calipers with pads,
Yeah.
and it was
That's nuts.
$25 for the pads.
Only bad thing is you had to bleed your brakes after you put the new caliper on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
bleeding brakes by yourself sucks.
You can get a bleeder thingy.
Yeah, I did the whole 7/16 fuel line on top of the Zerk into the Mountain Dew bottle full of brake fluid and did all that good stuff. But you know what? I did that once, and then just for shits and giggles, I had my old lady come out and do it the old-fashioned way, where you close the Zerk,
Hmm.
and more bubbles came out doing it the old-fashioned way. So I didn't get them all with that newfangled trick, with the hose and the Mountain Dew bottle. So I don't know if I did something wrong or what, but yeah.
Yeah, I can remember they had the $5 vacuum pump usually, with a hose on it. You could.
Right.
I got to go back in, guys. I'm running out of batteries.
All right.
Well, why don't we just call her a night? And what do you think?
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Mig?
Yeah.
Mig, where are you?
Mig, this is the time you pop on in.
Hey, we got the chat to work and on the 2 channel, and that's good. So, and we had a lot of great people on the side chat tonight and on the panel. So, what else could you ask for, huh?
Mm-hmm. No, it worked out good.
All right, we got to do a hat night. How about next week? Do something.
I got hats all over the place. Anytime you want, Jim.
Should we bring back eyebrow night? Come on now.
That was a pretty good one.
That was a good one. That was fun. All right, everyone in the side chat, love you guys. Thanks for watching. It was awesome. It was good to be back and have a chat again with all you guys on the panel and everything. That was great. So, last words, guys?
Tom Brady is at his water dish right now, washing down the mouse.
Attaboy.
Like a boss.
Named it Tom Brady. What the?
And yeah, everyone out there, if you got Willy bullets, shoot them up. Do a video. Don't shoot them all.
Consult your load manual first.
Yeah.
Don't shoot them all and save a bullet. Yeah.
Nope.
I'm always going to have Willy lead recycled from the backyard.
Yeah.
Willy lead is always going to have Willy lead in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
I got an RCBS lube sizer from him, so I will be next time I do some size bullets in the old lube sizer. I'll be remembering Willie.
Mm.
For sure. Kenny says effing snake is named Tom Brady.
Yeah. We lost.
Well,
Pat's
we lost
battery
Pat.
died.
Battery died.
He'll be back.
Good night, Pat.
All right. Good night, Pat.
All right. Well, good night, guys. It was fun. Good to be back and have fun. What it's all about.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Last words? No? Yes.
All good. Good night, side chat.
No,
Thanks for
good night,
joining
fellas.
All right. Good night, everybody. And we'll see you next week. And appreciate you all coming on.
No.
Until next time.